What's up, y'all? First day of the week. We got game three versus Dallas. After this game right here, I think they're going to overtime. This Rockets game going to overtime right now. Can y'all hear me well? Mike, check. Can y'all hear me well? Okay. Yeah. So with game three, I'm expecting Cooper Flag is not playing. So they do have Dallas does have three other power forwards that might play. Um, Two of them are pretty good. One of them doesn't look like he's going to make the team. Dallas really only has on their roster. They only have one player who's ever been drafted, and that's Cooper Flag. Nimhard is even undrafted, but he's their best player, and we should expect him today. Nimhard is the best playmaker in this whole off season when it comes down to prospects and everything. I always used to watch him at Gonzaga, and he would cook up at Gonzaga. He's a 10 assist game guy at Gonzaga. He had some games where he had like 15 assists and everything. So that's KJ Simpson's matchup. I don't think that Dallas could actually score and play team basketball with Charlotte, summer league team. Um, Charlotte summer league team was really good on team basketball. They actually played together. Dallas wasn't doing that. Dallas' whole thing was to get Cooper going. And now Cooper is not involved. I think we should have Charlotte should have a 2 game leg up on chemistry and camaraderie. Dallas really never scored more than 85 points a game. It's nothing for the Hornets to score that. In their first 2 games, they were hitting 60, and then I think 51 in the second game in the first half, 60 in the first half, then 51. That third quarter has not been looking good. Also, like an point of emphasis on Charlotte's end is shooting. We're gonna need Knueppel. We're gonna need Knueppel to knock down shots immediately. Anybody to knock down shots from perimeter because Jamarian Sharp from Ole Miss, he's 7'5". Man, he's a great center. He's a dog at center, man, and he's actually had 1 year in the league already. Played for Dallas summer league team last year. That's how deep Dallas is. If Lively go down, Ian Gaffer go down, and Anthony Davis are all down, they can bring Jamarian Sharp in from the summer league and bring him in from their G League team, and they can continue to still protect the rim. And we're gonna have to face that tonight. We really got to knock down our free throws. We got to knock down our shots tonight. That's simply what it is. And if that happens, I don't see Dallas beating Charlotte. I really don't. I think it's gonna be a matchup problem at every position except for center. Ryan Cockburner, he's gonna have to be huge today. Ryan Cockburner, he is outmatched at center today, but he has to play smart. Like last game, he could have won the game before he even blocked. Him blocking that shot at the end of the game was making up for a mistake that he had made in the last 2 minutes. There was one play we get down there, and it was a fast break. All Ryan Carpenter got to do is go stand down in the goal. He had Mouse in the house. He had Edwards on him. But what he does is go get on the left block or the right block, whichever angle you're looking at it. But he gets down there and he tries to pass it out, and then he turns the ball over. And what he should have did was just go stand right up on the goal, got close to that circle or inside the circle, and just got it to him, and he just tipped the ball in or something like that. Hit a post move and just shoot the ball under the basket or whatever. The easiest place to score is under the basket. Instead of trying to like stretch the floor and everything, I think we got away from so much of that where people want to stretch the floor, they want to shoot threes, and it's not smart basketball altogether. You're a center, you're supposed to be able to score under the goal. And tonight he's got to show a lot of that. I think he is the X factor of the night because he is playing against a really good center. Demarion Sharp is really good. Hold on, my screen just froze on my TV screen. I think what's called having problems. What they call NBA TV having problems right now. Man, we could beat both of these teams. The Hawks and the Rockets, we could beat both of them. The Hawks was actually getting whooped all game. They actually came back and got them back into overtime. We can beat both of these teams. Does anybody know the lineup tonight? Hopefully it's the same lineup, and hopefully, what's it called? Start, man. He got to really play big today, man. Knueppel got to play big. He got to knock down his shot. We need it. We need all our shooters to hit their shots. They had a day off. They had rest and everything. They got to knock down their shot. We're not going to be able to get to the rim the way. If we do, if the Hornets get to the rim and get those fouls, the way they've been getting those fouls and stuff like that, this game's going to be over. T. John shooting 66% off the drive. That's really good. That's Giannis territory. That's that's those elite guys territory. And he got to realize that that's his game. We live in a generation of power forwards want to stretch the floor so much, and Dirk try to be Dirks and try to be some close to like Kevin Durant's and stuff like that. But the original plan for a power forward, Terry Cummings and James Worthy, and you know, we talk about Stoudemire, and you just think of a power forward, they would slash. If they wasn't already in the high post, they would slash down there to the from the perimeter. We get a lot of Robin Owens in this generation, and yeah, I feel it for coaches that they have to actually teach their players to, hey, run to the rim. We're seeing that at this level, summer league level, he's been unstoppable. It look funky. It don't look right. It look uncoordinated, but he getting there. He's been unstoppable. He's either drawing a foul or getting a good layup or something like that. And I want T-John to catch a body tonight. I want him to catch a body tonight. I want T-John to take somebody, give him the whole Undertaker tonight. He got to dunk on somebody tonight. Those Euro steps to the lane and all that stuff, and then just make one good old step and just go ahead and dunk it in. And if that's there, Dallas ain't gonna be able to hold the Hornets. I'll be very disappointed if the Hornets lose tonight. I think it'll be a big upset. And to get to the playoffs, you need to at least have three. You need to be 3-1, and then they also do point differences and everything. So you got to be able to blow somebody out. But if you win four, you go 4-0, you're more than likely going to go to the playoffs in the summer league. And the way things are going right now, the Hornets will be the number one seed in the summer league. They're looking real good compared to a lot of other teams. Yeah, Rockets better not lose this. They were winning the all game long. They better not lose this game. Man, it's hot out there today, bro. Today was probably the hottest day of the year. It hit 100 where I'm at. It's so god doggone hot. We're just waiting on this game to close out. The Rockets versus Atlanta right now. I do expect a dub today, and I think it should be an easy dub if we knock down our shot. If the Hornets knock down their shot, Knueppel gonna have to be huge, bro. I see it. I mean, Neely, Knueppel, anybody who can shoot threes, it should be huge. for that to happen. A lot of people are airballing. I watched a lot of games this weekend. A lot of games. I saw a lot of air balls. I saw a lot of bricks from shooting threes and stuff like that. T. John is not that bad compared to what a lot of other people are doing. He's actually hitting more shots than a lot of people are from the 3 point. He actually hit his. Cooper Flag is he was not hitting his threes at all. Like, I think he got one or two or something like that. And a lot of these power forwards, a lot of these wings are not hitting their shots. The guards are. The guards are. No, don't take that away from them. Oh boy, Swido I think he plays small forward for the Lakers. Now, he been knocked down his shots. He been knocking down his shots, dog. He for real. Lakers fan, Lakers supporters should be very happy with what they've seen. Blazers supporters, Trailblazers supporters too. They got a pretty good team, the summer league team too. But when we're talking about like people that's efficient in their shots and everything, the Lakers got that guy, that Spider guy. Everything the Lakers really got going on. Like they full court pressing the whole game. They're gonna be a tough out for a lot of teams. I think that they didn't. Well, shoot, who they win? Who was the first game they played? I figured out if they undefeated or not. I'm about to go look at the stats right now. Lakers supporters should be very happy for what they're seeing. See the summer league standings right now. We need two more wins and we in there. We're in the playoffs with two more wins. Probably one. Once again, probably one. That extend us a week. I want us to play another week. Hawks 2-0, and they're on the ropes right now. They're winning by one. Celtics 2-0, Spurs 2-0. Lakers are 1-1. They lost to the Spurs. That's what it is. The Clippers are 2-0. I think all those games are tonight too. It's huge. We gotta win this one because that puts us. If the Hornets lose, we're gonna be looking at a point differential just to make the playoffs. If you lost two games, you're already out. If a team has lost two games, you're already out, and they probably start benching their players. Those teams are gonna bench their players. Yeah, man. I don't know if y'all know that Summer League does have its own playoffs. There's a Summer League champion. There's a Summer League MVP and everything. The Summer League first team, second team, and all that. Dallas is 1-1. They need to win too. I think we beat them though. I don't see. Listen, if Dallas beat us, it'll be a miraculous because they only scoring 78 points a game. Their first game was real low scoring. If the Hornets come out and do what the Hornets do, they in there, and hopefully they score a lot of points before they can get a higher seeding and everything, or hold a team to a whole team down from points. It's a San Antonio Spurs a plus 24 in points differential. They have been hurting people like that. Also talking about Pistons. Ron Hollins is like the best player in summer league. That other 19-year-old kid, the one that was 1 year, a couple of days younger than T. John last year in the draft, he actually came from. He actually went before T. John. He went number 5 to the Pistons. He he actually really had a good season last year. He can't shoot. He shot well against us when we played him, but he played for the G League Unite. He was the last player to play for them, and he's been the best this whole summer league. He's been killing it. Yeah, we need the dub. We need a blowout. We need a blowout. We need at least to win by 10, 15 points tonight. I think it's going to happen. I think a lot of that depends on Knueppel, though. His shooting is going to be very big. Patrick, the reason why the game ain't started all yet is because there was an overtime for the Hawks and Rockets game. Yeah, Panthers Buzz week. They do have a. I've been telling y'all, man. New front office, new regime, man. They smart. This is not no lame duck regime that's not trying to put a team together. They're not sabotaging rebuilding the team. They drafted well, and they putting everything together. Perk, Perk. Tonight's the night Knueppel has to score. He has to score tonight. He has to help Neely too. Like he really do. Like the way Dallas is set up, their summer league team is set up. They're not gonna just let you get to the rim unless they're gonna foul out or something like that. So the shooters, anybody who shoots, from Walker, that came in last game, he's not down 6 threes. Sion, anybody, they gotta hit their shots. It's not gonna be just run to the rim. Now, if the once again, if they do hit shots at the rim, if the Hornets are hitting shots at the rim, there's no way they can lose. I don't think Dallas could score. I rewatched it before I watched these games. I rewatched the Hornets game and then I rewatched the Dallas game. They first two games. They can't. Dallas is not good. They some league team don't even have a player that's drafted besides Cooper Flag. Even though I feel like Nimhard is a draftable player, they don't even have that going on though. They really ain't developing their young guys. Y'all know Nico was trying to get superstars. They were a championship team. This team just went to the finals a year before last. They can't score right, Thunder, and then Cooper's not playing tonight. Maybe they set it up like that. We're gonna just get Cooper going. We're gonna get Cooper going, and then we're gonna, come and work together as like a team from that point on. But it's gonna be too late to try to keep up with us. Y'all already see right there. It shows you. Charlotte is 6.5. That nigga 6.5. They're expecting Charlotte to win by 7 points. It might be more. Well, I thought perfect. You said you don't believe that Charlotte's a playing team. I thought you was a top. Yeah, I thought you were saying top four, top five. What made you change? What made you change? Like what you seeing that's different make you change that we're not they're not a top. You were saying top 16 early in the year. Now you're saying or early this summer, right? And now you're saying that they might not be a playing team. What you trying to say? I'm not disputing what you're saying though. What I'm saying. Don't be optimistic about Charlotte Hornets. They will break your heart. You have to see it to believe. Who's better, Dallas or the Hornets tonight in the summer league? Hornets is way better than Dallas in the summer league. But we talking about regular season. I don't think there's a team in the West better than Dallas besides OKC. I think OKC is the best team. I mean, I think Dallas is the best team in the whole West on the paper because you got to stand like Kyrie gonna come back in January. They already got D'Angelo Russell. They got Dante Exum. They got man, they deep, bro. They got the center. They got the centers. They got the power forwards. They got people backing up, backing up. You know, the backups got backup. Dallas is stupid deep and it's stupid good. And we always got to give our respect to Anthony Davis, even though he be injured. When he on that court, he is he's the one of the top five best players in the league. This is true, especially at the fourth position. He's definitely that. You know what I mean? So now you got even add a Cooper Flag to it, man. We're nowhere near close. We wish, we wish, but summer league, Dallas is not a good summer league team. And if the Hornets lose tonight, it is an upset. Y'all like once you look at the screen right here, you see Charlotte -6.5. That means Charlotte should win by 7 points tonight. If you're betting, Charlotte has to win by 7 points to win that bet, or you got to take Charlotte money line. I'm gonna see what Charlotte money line is right now. I'm about to look and see what the money line is for Charlotte Hornets right now. Yeah, -285. You're not. It's not that bad. That's like for you to win $1,000, you would have to bet. I bet on Charlotte. If I had to win $1,000, I would have to bet $100 just to win $35. To get I would have to I would bet $100 just to win $35. $1,000 only get me 350. That's what a -285 means. $350. Charlotte is heavy favorite tonight, y'all. If Charlotte, I was even thinking this before I even saw that there's no way, there's no way that Dallas is supposed to win this game. Moot Gravy, there is a link in the bio. There's a link. If you scroll up, and you'll see it's going to say screen roll. Okay, it might be blocked out or whatever. But yeah, you can scroll up and you'll be able to jump in. I want Perk to jump in. You busy, Perk? Come in with. I think what y'all see is this. I don't mean it just like this generation, that generation. Man, look, y'all want things so fast. It don't work like that. I told y'all, Jason Kidd took 5 years before he won something. It took Braun some time too. It took a lot of people time, bro. It's not an overnight thing. You got to build these teams, dog. Even Magic, it took them some time because the first year was Kareem was the MVP of the whole league that year. Kareem was elite still, so that's the difference. He won. They won championship, but they didn't win when the next year. The next year, that's how they end up getting James Worthy high. They got James Worthy second pick of the draft. They didn't make the playoffs. The lottery wasn't even going on back then. Lottery didn't start until Patrick Ewing year. So I'm just saying, like, Dominant franchises. We know the Showtime Lakers were dominant throughout the 80s. You gotta lose first. You gotta build a team. It's not like a overnight thing. So if anybody giving up on LaMelo right now over this stuff, nah, bro, it don't work like that. The Charlotte Hornets set up so good right now. All these other teams, they gotta get it together and they gotta spend their money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta move stuff around because, for one, all the recession stuff that's coming about, all these new tax bills and stuff like that's happening. Then you got the new CBA that you got to fall in line with that too. A lot of these teams gonna let like a lot of star players fall off, and they're gonna start trading people off and stuff like that. Oh, the Gordon Hayward wasn't like that, bro. I'm sorry. And then Perk as well about that Charlotte Hornet team. The whole front office was wrong. Like, you understand, there's a whole new owner, whole new front office now, and Gordon Hayward wasn't like that. He shouldn't even got paid by the Boston Celtics. He wasn't like that. Um, that ain't no these ain't that they ain't no championship players like Malik, Terry, all that stuff. And by the way, on that team, LaMelo was supposed to be the young guy. He was what did they like he won rookie of the year that year, or was that his second year he made the playoffs? I can't remember. But yeah, I can't blame Melo at before the age of 24. I can't check nobody before the age of 25. At least give them that grace period to win something. Hey Panther Buzz, Perk is PBG. She is smart, bro. She do be knowing what she's talking about. She ain't no real life hater like that. She just like she tired of it. She really just fed up. I'm just reading that chat that just said that she's blind to what's coming. Nah, she really do be knowing what the heck she's talking about. She really is smart. Hey, when you talk about MJ's 5 or 6 years, yes, bro. The East was so deep. The Pistons was crazy. Milwaukee was crazy. All those are the people in the same division as the Chicago Bulls. Those teams were, and then the Celtics ran everything in the East. You got to think about it. During the '80s, who all won championships? It was the Lakers, Celtics, and Pistons. It was only 3 teams. This dude 7'5", Jamarian Sharp, number 33. He long, bro. Game just started. Not 3-0 Dallas. Good kick out. I know the first play of the game wasn't trying to get T-John in the post. I know the heck they wasn't. Good shot. 3 up. Move your feet, Cockburn. Now Charlotte defense is gonna start smothering them. That was a good shot on the first one. Watch Charlotte defense start giving them problems. Y'all notice they haven't came into the lane on their first two plays. Dallas hasn't. Go up, Cockburn. Stop being scared. Oh my God. Cockburn saw Jamarius Charlotte didn't even try to shoot. Yes, the center for the Mavericks is only 7'5". Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Conker never got killed. Somebody took Conker never ankles. Nimhard took his ankles. Boy, I'm backing up the fact that I did not like that pick at 4. I didn't like it. I promise y'all I didn't like it. I hope it works. I promise y'all I did not like that pick at 4. I'm buying into I hope it works. You feel me? But I did not like that pick at 4. He's not even boxing out. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Conky Nipple might not be ready, y'all. He might need to play in the G League, y'all. I know basketball. He don't this not looking good at all. He didn't box out on that last one. That's how they got that second bucket, that second look. He got his ankles taken. He's flat footed. Go, go, go. The center not up there. My bad. I ain't mean to yell. T John needs to just take off, man. If you don't see that center under the rim, go ahead and drive straight to the goal on a fast break. Don't take your time. Good job, T John. Drew a foul too. Don't go in there. The center, if that center standing there, who's number 45? That Demarius Sharp. I guess they started number 33, that power forward. One of the Nigerian or the African dude, the one that's from Mali. I think they started him. Now number 45 in the game, they're best like to not go to that rim. This boy right here, what's his name? Sims, Jalen Sims. Man, he playing better than Con Knueppel, bro. But this is his third year in the league. This is his third year in the league, so he's not no rookie or whatever. But he's been hooping the whole time. He actually out hooped Sion James. That's why he started. I'm ready for Con Knueppel to come out the game right now. It's not looking good at all in the first couple of minutes of the game for Con Knueppel. Not catching over screens, man. Okay, you feeling it now? Okay, you got a rebound. If that center is not under the goal, go ahead, go to inside. He's under the goal now. Don't wait. There you go. That's a foul. They ain't call it. Well, go, go, press it. If he's not on the goal, press it. Good job, KJ. Y'all get what I'm saying y'all watch the game. Y'all get what I'm saying. Anytime that the center is trailing back on a fast break for Dallas, right? If he's jogging up the court, go ahead get to the rim because he's taking his precious time getting there. But once he get there to under that rim, it's gonna be nearly unstoppable to score under the rim to get to the because how big he is. He's 7'5", and he can block shots. I saw him last year in summer league. He was one of the best players in last year's summer league. Am I too far ahead of y'all? Am I stuff too far ahead? Good defense. They back from the timeout. Steal by T. John. Fast break. Misses a layup because he didn't dunk it. You got to dunk that, T. John. You got to dunk that, bro. Stop that finger rolling stuff, man. Dunk that. T. John got a fast break. Goes with the finger roll. He's been doing it all summer league. That same finger roll. You got to dunk that, bro. Good charge, KJ. Way to take that charge on that. Very brave of you. T. John, dunk that, dog. Everything you did, everything else you did was right. You got to catch a body sooner or later, man. Good shot, boy. Good shot, T. John. T. John for three. 16-10. They in trouble if that's going down. They in trouble. Great transition offense. There you go, Sims. Get in there. There, yeah, yeah. Move that ball. This rotation right here is T. John, Kalkbrenner, KJ, and Sion and Sims. It looks real good. I don't know where McNeely at. Why he ain't playing yet? Maybe he's sitting today. But I like this rotation right here. Maybe McNeely is sitting today. I'm not listening to it, so I can't tell you if that's the case. Go ahead, sub T. John out. Slow footed Kalkbrenner. Guarding on the perimeter. Beat. Fire them things up. Go. The Hornets shoot a lot of threes this tonight. It's gonna be okay. It's okay to shoot threes because they are so big up the middle, man. Center is really big. He do block a lot of shots, so it's okay. Only time they need to be going to the basket like that tonight is if they on a fast break. KJ Brady, man. KJ had the player our summer league so far, man. He Brady. Good drive by KJ. He controlling the game real good. I feel it for anybody. He might get more minutes than Dinwiddie the way he's playing right now. We'll see through preseason when they all get out there on the court together. Because KJ look like he ready to be on the main roster, and he look like he's ready to be Melo's backup the way he's playing. There's a lot of luxury going on with the guards with Charlotte. Charlotte's guards, a lot of luxury there. TV timeout. I think when we come back from the TV timeout, I think KJ gonna be going back to the free throw line. I'm with you, Perp. Like we really, I guess Manili's not playing today. I wish he was though, because this game would have been out of hand already. Yeah, he's not even dressed up. He wearing a throwback. He wearing a starter jacket, boy. Boy, you wearing a starter jacket. You wearing a 1999, 97 starter jacket. Boy, where you find that jacket? That's on fly too, because the Hornets always had the best colors in the NBA. They always have, or at least the East. Larry Johnson got doggone starter jacket on. This game, I feel like this game would have been out of reach a long time ago. There's a lot of mistakes they've been making in the first quarter, getting out their rhythm. And it's just the turnovers. It's not missed shots. I'm not concerned about the missed shots because it's not that bad. You know, you're gonna miss shots in basketball games. But I feel like it'd be out of reach if they would have made different decisions. Um, Khan looked like a video game that Sawyer play on the video game. That's what he's looking like right now. It don't look good. Y'all stay backstage. I'm gonna text White so y'all can get coming in. Miss free throw. Con Knueppel. Con Knueppel made one. Good job. Hall on the defensive offensive rebound. Offensive rebound dunk. Boy, Hall is good. He good. He may never play in the NBA, but he good, dog. He just Salon got some good defense, bro. Great defense. Shot clock violation. End of the first quarter. I hope Con can never prove me wrong, but he don't look like he is right now. Like that feet too slow. I thought it was the first night. Maybe he didn't get enough sleep. Maybe he was nervous or whatever. It's not looking good. It's a whole different ball game from the TJ Salon rookie year or whatever. This is not the same. It's not the same. Nowhere near close. You saw T-John had all the talent in the world. You saw it. You basically saw it, and he just wasn't hitting shots, and he was shooting crazy stuff. You know, he wasn't taking smart shots and stuff. You saw that. That's all that was. Khan looked like he can't play on this level. The feet's not moving fast enough. He looked like he real stiff out there. It looked like he scared. He's not making good decisions. You go down there on that one of them drives is now, yeah, he do play off 2 feet. He will get down there and he will, hit his pivot and all that stuff. He's doing that against a 7'5" guy and he's looking stupid doing it. That's not gonna work. Pull up shorter than I mean pull up like a little bit higher than that and shoot your little mid range or close shot jumper. Yeah, pull up your short range jumper. Yeah, Khan don't look. I'm not feeling that first quarter for him. It don't look good at all. It don't look like he's ready for the NBA. But that's still a good thing because I mean he's the fourth pick in the draft, but you want to have it work and everything. But at the same time, it's like we deep at those positions. How was he gonna get on court anyway? How deep we are at wing and everything. How deep we are at two wing and whatever. How was he gonna get on the court anyway? And if we send him down to the G League, how bad would that be? With him being the fourth pick, turn the ball over the first play of the second quarter, turn the ball over right away. Hornets letting them stay in the game right now. Hornets keeping them in the game. We're gonna play on day. We're gonna play on day way. We're gonna play on day level. They're not that good, and we're gonna play on their level. We're gonna play down on their level. That's what it looks like with the Hornets right now. I feel like the Hornets should at least had 30 points that first quarter. Turn the ball over so many times. How many turnovers has it been? Can somebody count that? Tell me how many turnovers been for the Hornets, and just in that one quarter. I'm also thinking that the Hornets can't play without KJ Simpson on the court. Damian Ball, good drive with a floater with a floater should have been called a foul too. Conking up on back on Nemhard again. Nemhard cooking them. 25-19. Hornets ball. Damian Ball with a weak, slow pick and roll. There's no spacing. Once again, the Hornets, you gotta understand, the lane is not gonna be there against the Mavericks tonight. They're not allowing you to do that. The Hornets need to be swinging the ball around the perimeter and knocking down shots. Even take mid ranges, but going inside is not gonna work tonight. That was some other teams. And Dallas so bad that even with Knueppel playing so bad on defense and offense, I felt like Knueppel was gonna have to have a good game today for the Hornets to win. Dallas so bad that it's not even registering. Like, what I'm saying? They still out of the game. They still not keeping up. They don't look good at all either. They're not a good team. They don't have any player on that court that's been drafted. Y'all, Colin Knueppel might be fool's gold, bro. I'm not a hater. I really not. But he might be fool's gold.
He's a shooter.
It's that still ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I understand he's supposed to be a shooter and everything, but he's not making the shots either. He's not playing great defense. He looked good on Duke, and Duke was a deep team. The whole team was good. I watched a lot of Duke games. They were the best passing team in college basketball last year. They really were. Like, they will cover the spread every single time. Like, spread to be 20 points, they'll cover that gun. They'll win by 30 in that game. Con was look good in college because the spacing difference. He can't even dribble. He can't move his feet. He can't do none of that.
Shit, you saying you ain't saying nothing different than I've been saying the other night. Like, I mean, saying like this draft outside of like Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper to me is the they got the chance to be like the best like overall players in the draft. Not overall because I think Cooper I think Cooper Flag is the best overall, but not as a star player. Like I see him as more so Aaron Gordon in Denver. Like if he by himself, he gonna put up some good stats like how Gordon been in Orlando. Then when Gordon going to Denver, they only ask him to, hey, we need you to switch on a couple of these bigs to these smalls. We need you to rebound here and there. We need you to, be our wing defender, but also can slide down to the 4 or 5 and hold you on. I feel like that's what Cool Flag is. And with Knueppel, I look at him the same way. It's like he gets drafted high because he's been this best shooter, and then also he give you. No, I'm not saying he give you this, but they see potential for him to be like a ball handler in certain situations more so than just a catch and shoot player. I believe he's just a catch and shoot player. I don't believe he got the athleticism to be nothing more special than that. I
They
think he could
trying
be
it.
Duncan Robinson, but I don't see him
Yeah,
as more of a player, nothing like that. Player move
right.
around.
Great, and they trying that stuff too. And in this game that you see, they trying, and they even trying to put him on them hard. Them hard already rocked them, and then he rocking
Yeah,
everybody. Ain't gonna lie. But
yeah,
you see now they put KJ back in, and you see immediately the pace of the game start moving fast. Immediately points start getting put on the board. Immediately, soon as KJ get in. But the con minutes, nothing happened. They were stuck.
yeah.
PJ Hall hooping, bro. I'm tell you something about PJ Hall, man. When he was down here in Georgia, man, he went to a school called Grayson. He was a hooper for Grayson, man. And then when he was at Clemson last year, he was hooping for Clemson. Man, KJ just called him one. KJ just called him one, bro. I might be ahead of y'all. KJ just called him one, y'all. They had to call timeout. It's a whole different ball game with KJ in it. You tell me. If Spencer Dinwiddie had 14 and 6 when he became the starter for the what's called last year.
Mavs.
Um Mavs last year when Kyrie went down. You tell me that Spencer Dinwiddie ain't got to look over his shoulder this off season? Man, he
I
got to
think,
look over his
yeah, I think he's more of a stopgap player for them. Cause like I said, Dinwiddie good. I feel like
shoulder.
Dinwiddie more fitted for teams that actually already like in that position of winning. I don't think he a good fit for Charlotte. So I don't
I'm
see him with
talking
Charlotte the
about
whole season.
what I'm talking about is anybody who's trying to be the backup point guard for the Charlotte Hornets this year.
Mm.
They in trouble. They gonna have work put out for them. KJ is on right now. If he playing anything like he playing, KJ look like the summer league MVP right now. Like for real. Not
Yeah,
just
he
on the
definitely
Hornets.
earning minutes.
He hooping. He earning minutes, right? How can you not make him a regular contract player? After did you just see that though?
No, I ain't really watching the game. I'm about to put him
Oh,
on in a
you always,
second.
you always do that. You always do that. You always just come in. We watch it. That's the purpose of these streams, bro.
No,
The
no,
purpose
I
of
mean shit. I don't like. I stay close to Charlotte, so I watch a lot of the games. I go to a lot of the games, but I ain't really interested in what they got going on. So when I be on, I can't be in the chat. Like I can't type in the chat because I've been blocked for years. But I can come on the panel and like if I want to say something, I can say something, whatever. But like I
yeah.
learned them a lot more from like hearing you talk about them because you invested in them or whatnot. So I am learning a little more about like certain players like KJ Simpson or whatnot. I just kind of like just listening right now.
Well, somebody just said, what about like you know what I'm saying? Basically, I got Colin Sexton and stuff. First of all, I'll explain something to everybody. Colin Sexton, we all came up around the same place. I've watched Colin Sexton since high school, man. And like real talk, even when he went to the school, I was living right up the street from the school that he went to. I know everything there's to know about Colin Sexton. And I don't have to prove that. I'm even an Alabama fan in college, so I love Colin Sexton. I know the game. Colin Sexton is the starting backup point guard, or you can say, yeah, he's the starting backup point guard. But Colin Sexton is more like a 6 man, try to come in and get minutes to basically. He's not really going to try to help anybody out on passing wise. Colin Sexton is a bucket. He's really much a ball hog. I hate to say it like that. I ain't never known Colin Sexton to be a passer. He actually passed better last year for the Jazz than he ever passed before. But he really is a bucket. But when we talking about facilitator, playmaker, run the second team, and those games where Colin Sexton are injured, mind you, KJ can't play more than 50 games next year. He's on a 2-way contract. He can't even sit on the sideline for over 50 games. So those games where Colin is hurt or whatever, out or Melo out, KJ right there in the lineup for him, and that's a luxury, bro. That's a luxury to say, oh, I got KJ, I got Colin, I got Dinwiddie, I got who else to say? Trey, if we have to put Trey at the one. Trey's not a one, he's a two. He's never played one. Never. He's never played one in his whole life. He's a two. We probably tried to play him at one at times last year. It looked good though when he was at one last year. But he's never been a one. He's never been a point guard. Even in Florida, even in high school, he was a two. Trey's almost 6'5". He's 6'4". He's almost 6'5". He's taller than what you would think or whatever. But yeah, long story short, man, listen, that's it. The offense started moving. The move. KJ already got 11 points in this game. He already got 11 points. That's crazy. That's crazy. He came in like that, hooping like that, man. That was up. When the con minutes, they gave Damian Ball and Con Knueppel their own rotation. The points didn't even move, bro. Like there was like 1 point even scored from Charlotte. Dallas even caught back up in the game. The moment KJ get back in, they start scoring. They took KJ out at the 4 or 5 minute mark just to get everybody else going in the first quarter, just to see other stuff, the experiment and stuff. He impressed me the most out of everybody out there. And Hall is too. Hall, all his minutes been good. Sims been good. I can't even say nobody didn't have bad minutes besides Con Knueppel. To be honest with y'all, I haven't really seen nothing out of what's his name, Sion James yet. But I'm not expecting to see anything. I know he's gonna go down to the G League. I know that. Con might be going down there with him, bro.
And that's why he's saying, man, like I feel like okay, like Ace Bailey dropped because he didn't want to work out for certain teams and this, that, and the third. He don't want to play for a certain team. And my thing I've been trying to explain up here is I get that, and I get why they pick Conker Nipple because in their mind is like, okay, he can space the floor. He'll be another, another mind on the court that got high IQ or whatnot. He come from a winning program, yada 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 yada. But at the end of the day, it's like the Hornets to me ain't in the position to take fit over talent. To me, the high ceiling and the talent would have been Ace Bailey. That's who you should have picked. And like I said, I get the fit, but in times where like if Brandon Miller out or LaMelo out for his normal long stretches throughout the season, it's like if you a fan of Charlotte, it's like damn something got to stick to the wall. Why not just keep trying to get as much talent in the draft as possible? Even if we got to move up by sending like
And
a pick and a player that like a Nick Richards before he moved on or whatever, we could have packaged him with something. And maybe move up in the draft and get talent. Like I
no,
don't like
I
I said
mean,
I don't when I look at Knueppel, it's like I see the vision. I know he ain't gonna look good in summer league. Like his game ain't meant for summer league. His game meant for the real thing. But if you missing the summer league like this, you ain't getting that confidence to run heavy minutes
but
with Lamelo when the season starts.
but,
So it's
but
like
you know
why
what's
not go get the.
what's so crazy is what during the regular season he's only going to be standing in the corner. We got enough of that from Josh Green. We got enough of
Yeah.
that from Josh
See,
Green.
Ju-
You don't take that at full. My whole thing, no panic
yeah,
was,
that is
and
it. Hold on, that. But my point right there is like you don't take that at 4. That's what you don't take at 4. You can take that at like 15, at 12 even, but not at 4. 4 is when the talent still should be out there.
you take that in the second round, or no, no, like
Mm-hmm.
don't draft at all,
Yeah, look at
or
look McQueen. What did dude name was LaQueen or McQueen or something. He's shooting the
what
ball.
about what about him?
Last
Where?
game he was shooting the ball
Oh,
pretty
you talking about
good.
Walker? Talking about Walker?
What his last name was?
Walker. For he played for the Hornets.
Yeah, he named McQueen or LaQueen or some shit like that.
Walker. He hit 6 threes last game.
Come on, he's a white boy.
Good shot. Good shot, boy. T. John out here hooping off the doggone. T. John has been. They've been running horns a lot with T. John. And horns, he's starting over here. Then it was a horns curl on that. And he's running off a flare screen on the horns curl. And he got a three. And that's not the last game. They ran horns and he threw a oop to Kalkbrenner. This game they ran horns and they flare screened and he shot a three bottom of the net, bro. He's feeling it tonight. T John looking good. KJ and T John look good tonight, bro, on defense and offense. But yeah, back to the Knueppel thing, and I know everybody going like kind of an uproar about it because it's true. Like y'all seeing it. Like, and I was the person that didn't want to draft that four at all. I didn't feel like any of them guys could have helped us that four. I wanted to trade out. I wanted to trade out. I wanted to trade out.
I think they should have just gone and take Ace Bailey.
He
I
missed
would have been
another
like,
one.
bro, you can threaten to go back to college all you want to. All we gonna do is be bad again next year, and we coming to get you. If you the number one pick or you a top pick, like you go, it don't
I,
matter where you want to go at.
I wanted to trade out, bro. I really did. I wanted to like salvage that pick for a superstar, and with a lot of other things to go with it. You know what I'm saying? I was willing to, like, if Giannis, Zion, somebody like that would have came available, or Jalen Brown would have came there, I would have been so willing to give up that fourth pick. It was Con Knueppel was not on my register, not at no four. I felt like Con, we could have got that later on. Manili, because we basically did. Manili is good, and nobody's questioning if Manili's good. He is like that. And we got him at 29. And
What his
they
name
similar to
was?
the McNeely. McNeely.
I think that's
Oh,
what I've been talking about. That's what I've been
you
talking
talking about?
about. I've been
Okay,
calling him
okay.
McQueen,
Oh,
but
God,
yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm talking about. He been shooting that shit last game.
Boy, yeah, that was game one. Then on Saturday he cooked again. Saturday he didn't. Everybody shot bad at Saturday. The whole NBW, the whole summer league shot bad Saturday, and it's been a lot of bad shots all together. But yeah, he actually still is hooping. I mean, he that game one he had a double double. This the second game he was so much of a good product to the team and everything. Man, Colin Knueppel is even out here forcing it, bro. He's out here forcing. He just got a foul just now. Oh my god, Dallas is so bad that they keeping the Hornets still got an 11-point lead. That's how. Honestly, if they're playing against a lot of other teams, this is a loss. And a
Man, the
lot of that
Hornets
is
should have moved up to go get VJ Edgecombe, if
no,
anything. I like this game.
no, because VJ don't help. VJ don't
I no,
help.
I
We
he do help now because he got size, he a defender. Shit, you got to
turned
develop
around,
his game.
we turned around and got Colin Sexton the next day. It was
Yeah, but
like
I
a day.
mean, I fuck with Colin Sexton game. I ain't gonna lie, he's
They're
a dog, but it's like
the
I
same
know it
player.
ain't like he a real true bucket. Like, don't get me wrong, he can
Oh,
he can
he's
be
a
a
bucket,
dog
bro.
about his bucket now.
He's a bucket, bro. He's a bucket. He's shooting. Colin Sexton is shooting 40 and 90, bro. He's shooting 40 and 90, bro. He's 40, 40, 90. He's in fact, it's like 50, 40, 90. 50, close to 50 field goal percentage, 40% threes, and 85 free throws. Colin Sexton has always been a bucket. He did that with the Jazz 2 years in a row. Remember that year with the Cavaliers where he looked like he was gonna be the sixth man?
Yeah.
Oh, Colin Sexton finally made one.
But see,
Finally.
my thing, this my stance on teams right here. Like, if you a bad team, I don't trust your good players. That's how I
So,
always been up. Like, when I see
but
it,
but
go
but
ahead.
but I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry about that, but no panic. You kind of negative, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You kind of
No,
thought
no,
because
it's just about the Hornets. Like, it's like I don't see the same
I
thing everybody
know
see about the Hornets.
but those were the other years Hornets. I'll be the first one to come to you and tell you that you right about the Hornets. Like even when early in the chat, people were saying thinking that Perk is negative. Perk wasn't always negative. She last year she was even thinking and keeping it real. Like you know what I'm saying. She had optimism too. And then what happened was the Hornets had a bad season, and so she called them spade to spade. You kind of different from that. You kind of one of them people that don't call a spade spade. You like you just see the whole bad atmosphere of being a Carolina fan altogether. You know what I mean?
No,
And
no,
and you
no,
kind
not necessarily true. Not necessarily true. Cause like I said, I am a Miller fan. When I see Brandon Miller, I like okay. I'm gonna give you example. Like when Brandon Miller been coming out the draft, in my personal opinion, I feel like the Hornets should have taken Scoot. Cause like I said, I the type of person where if you a bad team and I see you being a bad team every year, stop drafting for fit. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that Brandon Miller, like he exceeded expectations, and at the same time, shit, Scooter ain't doing shit. So and like he been I would say I would be
Brandon
wrong in that regards or whatnot. When I see
Brandon Dennis
Brandon Miller, I just don't see a star player. I don't see
oh,
somebody who's like a 1A 1B on the team. I
he
see a
is a beast.
role for him being carved out.
No,
Like
no,
when I go watch
but
him,
I see Brandon Miller. When I see Brandon Miller, I see his ceiling is Kobe Bryant.
nah, that's low key disrespectful. That low
Okay,
key
okay,
disrespectful.
okay. No, it's not. Cause I'm old enough to watch Kobe Bryant in
Me
1996.
too. I watch. That's my goat. That's my goat at the end of the day.
All right,
You
okay,
know.
okay. All right, let me be real with you. All right, Brandon, who tell me a player who is more athletic off at guard than Brandon Miller?
I mean, first
There's
of
only
all, he shouldn't be playing guard because he's slow footed. He can't
okay.
create his own basket and he's stuff.
Wing, wing. I can give you the threes too. The threes. Give me a more athletic three than Brandon Miller.
A more athletic three. I mean, hold up, because I won't.
There's only
Let me. You said
there's
you
only
said
one.
wing players. I'm gonna go down. Hold on.
There's only one. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you who that only one is. It's Shaden Sharp. Now, can Shaden Sharp shoot like Brandon Miller? No. Can Shaden Sharp have a post game like Brandon Miller? No. Brandon Miller has hit 18 his last 2 years. He's the second best player in that draft. Wemby Young was number one. Was Keontae George probably number three. And still to this day, his sophomore season, there's nobody who's eclipsed him in better playing out of his class. He's not going down. He's only going to be able to go up. Mind you, he's only 21. What is he? Brandon 22 now? Yeah, he's 22 years old. Probably 23 this season. Name a better 22-year-old player in the NBA besides Wembyama.
You said 20.
All right, so
See,
22 year old.
I ain't good with up the top of my head with names or whatever. I'm gonna have to look at names and be like, okay, cool. This
So
player
you
for
tell
sure. That player for sure. I better look them up though.
you tell me one of them before you can tell me that Brandon ain't it. You see what I'm saying? I know every player in the NBA in their contract. I know their contract.
I don't think
I
Brandon
know that
Ingram as athletic as you thought making him out to be. I just think he a long player.
Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller was the punter and quarterback for his high school football team. He was the
I mean, that
pitcher
just
for.
make him a versatile athlete. That
But
don't mean he athletic. That's super athletic.
Brandon Miller was going into the Major League Baseball to play pitcher. He turned all of that down to play basketball.
I mean, I
There's nothing.
understand that, but what I'm saying is that's more so versatility
Jaden,
than it is
no.
about athleticism.
So
Because
who? So I'll put it like this. This how you know Brandon Miller's athletic. Last year, Pistons game. Pistons. Um, the play went to went to Lamelo. Lamelo had to kick it. Lamelo kicked it to Williams. Williams missed the shot. Who? Where Brandon Miller came from? I don't know, because he was one who passed the ball in, way on the other side of half court. I don't know where he came from. Took the ball in, and what's called won the game. The Hornets won the game. Anybody in the chat remember that? Where Brandon Miller came from and how high he jumped, where he jumped from, and the height he got, where he jumped from just to tip the ball in. So, yeah, that's the answer to that, bro. Yeah, bro. He is very athletic.
no, I'm not saying he ain't athletic. What I'm saying is I think you overblowing his athleticism.
I went then
Cause
the
mind you
NBA.
now, Kobe ain't really been super and uber athletic.
Yeah, he was. Yes, he
No,
was.
man. Listen,
Yes, he was.
Kobe was not like okay, like they said Jordan had a 48 inch vert or he had a 46-inch vert or whatever.
Dude,
Kobe ain't had no
Kobe didn't.
48, 46. No,
Bro,
these
Kobe.
players
Oh
just be long, bro. I tell you, these players just be
my
tall.
god. Kobe was super athletic. Not bald head Kobe, pro Kobe. 17-year-old
I
Kobe.
mean, that's I mean that's it's like it's hard to measure athletic ability without how can I put this? It's like when you look at certain athletes, you know how they be comparing it and say, oh, this athlete's a fluid athlete versus whatever the opposite of a fluid athlete would be.
No panic. No panic.
When I think about Vince Carter, I think about super athletic. When I think about Zion, I think
That,
about
no,
super
that's
athletic. I
super,
don't think a 6'9",
super.
6'10" player like I don't
Vince
look at
Carter.
Brandon Miller's super athletic. I'm sorry. I just
Hold
can't
on.
see it.
No. Vince Carter is uber athletic.
That's why, but
Uber.
that's to me. That's what
That's
Uber and Super. That's Super to me. Super
super.
and Uber.
Super is Tracy McGrady.
I
Vince
don't
is
think he
uber.
owns. I don't see with Tracy McGrady. I do agree. I would say like he's super.
He's 6'9".
But he been way more athletic than Kobe. He been more talented. If you talking about physical ability, he been more talented than Kobe. Kobe just been a better
I'm
player.
not debating that. I'm not debating that. I'm
No, I
saying
know, but
Brandon
why
Miller.
he's saying is if we talking about
I'm
Uber,
saying
we talking
Brandon
about
Miller.
Vince. If we talking about Super, we talking about T Mac. If we talking about Brandon, I mean,
Brandon Miller.
if we go to Kobe.
Brandon
If we
Miller is
saying
super.
Kobe, so you
Brandon
saying
Miller is a
Kobe and T Mac on the same athletic ability?
yeah. But
You
the
say
difference is
yeah.
The difference is T Max was 6'9". That's the difference. T Mac was 6'9". Hold on,
I know,
can you?
man. T Mac been him when he come to like T Mac been athletic.
I'm about to change my headphones out. 'Cause it's just like that. But
And
yeah,
mind you, now like
yeah.
Kobe might go. So me saying this ain't really something that I just saying just on some being right shit. Like Kobe, I mean, like I said, he ain't been as athletic as
No, pain,
motherfuckers would think he'd be for him to been
you
that
you
good.
you you do guys. You do live like you do argue to never die, bro. You gonna get the last word and you're not gonna die. You it changes your mind about something is not happening. Your girlfriend probably told you that before. Your parents
No,
probably
like
told
what it is if I
you.
see something
You're
for what
not
it
gonna
is,
die.
if I see something for what it is, I'ma say it. If I feel like
Coach,
you got a point, I'm gonna listen to
look,
your point, but that
look,
ain't mean I'm gonna change it. Like my job or my plan ain't to change your mind. My plan is just to argue my point. So if I stand on my point, I stand on my point. It ain't about being right or wrong to me. It's about my point is this. This how I feel, and that's what it is. I ain't gonna go back and forth and say your point is wrong. You're wrong. You know what? You're wrong. If you think this person more athletic or less athletic, cool. You can have your opinion. But with me, if I don't agree with it, I ain't gonna agree with it. I can't change it. You
all
can't
right,
change it. We can't
look,
change anything.
let's look at Brandon Miller's combine number. Here, let's look at it. Let's just solve it like that. Let's just solve it like that, dog. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Mind you, 6 now. Let's look at some combine numbers. Can you all hear me well? I'm only using one headphone.
I get you.
Okay, let's look. They saying Brandon Miller's really 6'9". They saying Brandon Miller's 6'9". He's not 6'7". And his combine, they saying 6'9". I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I think
His
at the
combine.
combine they go by without your
No,
shoes.
they take your shoes off. So he's been lying to us saying he's 6'7". He's really 6'9", bro.
Yeah, I mean I believe in like somebody said the other day like shit we don't play without
That's
our shoes. So I mean yeah.
that's T Max numbers, bro. That's
What
T
that
Max numbers. T Mac was 6'9" and was telling us he was 6'7" and stuff like that.
T bags
6'8". T Mac was 6'9". So for 6'9" to be jumping that high,
that's why he's
come
saying like shit.
so he don't need to be playing guard no more. He need to be playing the three, and I always felt like that. He played the three at Alabama too. He wanted to play guard because he used to play. Brandon Miller 6'9", y'all. He's not 6'7". So I'm looking dead at it right now. Um, if not Victor Wembanyama, Miller would have been firmly conversation for number one. Dog, that's huge, bro. So I mean, the whole conversation we having is Brandon Miller. Like, and then that draft, and you gonna say Amin Asar, Koulibaly, Scoot, Victor, and then you got Keontae George and all that stuff, and then you also had Cody Williams, who actually played Keontae George that year, bruh. I don't know why you ain't seeing what we seeing in Brandon Miller, bro. Like
I just don't see him as the player. Like I think what I'm saying, I think you arguing a different point. Like, let me make it clear why he's saying about Brandon Miller as far as concerning like what
I
I
think,
think of his game.
I think my point is Brandon Miller is a superstar in his own right. He's not better than Melo because Melo is like the Melo is honestly look like the best player in our whole generation. Like this new generation is about to happen. This new wave of NBA basketball, the next 10 years, it looks like Melo is gonna be over every last one of them. Anybody you can think of, like that's under the age of 24, 25 years old. Like Melo's gonna be running the league. Brandon Miller has his own right to say that he's a star too. He's not just good as Melo. Brandon Miller would have been good on any other team if he was by himself, but he wasn't gonna be on Melo's level. So therefore, this team is Melo's. That's where I'm coming from. That's where I've been standing. And I don't allow people like to go at Brandon Miller. That injury kind of killed the wave of Brandon Miller. Because that rookie season, tell me who played better than him in his rookie season.
I mean,
Wimby.
look at the rookies. Shit, look at the rookies.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah,
Look,
Wemby was number one. Scoot ain't really
Wimby.
did nothing. Shit, who going
And
after Brandon? I mean, who going after
okay,
Scoot?
and Armin and Asar, they both hooping. Houston,
Oh yeah,
the
see
twins,
with them,
but
I'll take them over Brandon. I'll
oh
take
my God,
both of them over
they can't
Brandon.
shoot. They can't shoot.
I understand that, but I can teach you how to shoot. I can't teach you that defensive
They're on
intensity. I can't teach you how
a
to play.
whole different now.
Bruh,
He's
listen,
not. Grady
See,
Dick ain't done nothing.
say that again.
Grady Dick ain't done nothing.
You said
Jalen Hurts,
Grady Dick.
yeah, Grady Dick, the white boy,
What about you saying if he did anything? I mean, shit,
hasn't
he been
done nothing.
decent. He ain't been.
Just saying, he's not better than Brandon Miller.
Who you saying is not better than Brandon Miller? Like I don't. I guess I.
Um, Amen, Asar. You just said what you just said. No panic was
Mm-hmm.
in the chat. Tell me if I'm right. He just said out of his draft, ain't nobody's done nothing. I mean, Brandon ain't done nothing more than anybody. And I just said,
No,
besides this,
I ain't say that. What I said is
you
your
don't.
point was basic. No,
You
just listen real quick. You said this. What you said right here. You say Brandon. Look
don't
what
be.
Brandon Miller did compared to his class. And what I said is, look at his class. And I said Wendy going number one. And I say and it's him. And then I start naming everybody else who either been regular or they ain't really play up. I ain't never say down Brandon Miller been the third best or fourth best or fifth best. I ain't disagree with that at all. I just saying look at the draft. That ain't been hard to do.
You said that draft wasn't good, but that draft is good
No,
though.
what I'm saying is, it's not that the draft him are good because I just say I'll take the Twins over Brandon. But what it is when you look at the
Derek
Twins
Lively
position and when you asking them to do,
also,
no, listen, you
also
gotta listen.
Derek Lively was in
When
that
you at
draft too.
what you're asking the Twins to do is not what you've been asking Brandon to do without Lamelo. You
They
ain't been
play
putting the
small.
ball in the twin.
All three of them are wings. All three of them are wings.
Say that
They
again.
can't. All three of them are wings. All three of them, Brandon, Asar, and Amin are wings.
Okay, so look, so what?
All of
I don't get why
them,
you saying what's the what happened?
you can't tell me these
All I saying
guys
is
are better than Brandon Miller, bro.
you
Asar,
say they
that's
ain't
why they.
better. You say
No,
they
they're
not
not
better.
better. No,
Okay, that's
they
your opinion. That's all I be trying to break down, bro. That's your opinion. Like if you disagree, like I mean, I ain't me to
you can
decide if you read it wrong. Like that's your opinion.
you can look at the
I just would
numbers.
take the Twins first.
Oh, okay, okay. You would take the Twins, and your team would lose every game.
Hey,
Your
listen, I get that, but haven't the Hornets done that all last year?
every
Did
time
they
they play.
not do that?
Oh, good
So
job,
what
T.
we talking
John.
about?
Good job. Good take though. You got it on that. He's 7'5", T. John. You got to jump into him on that. T. John just came around. He tried to hit a reverse layup. He got to go ahead and just jump into the dude to get the foul to draw the foul. Ain't nothing he could do about getting to the rim tonight with Sharp on the court. He's 7'5". He is super athletic. He should be in the NBA already, but Lively and Gafford are starting over him. That's the only thing. Um, this game, it seems like for the Charlotte game, win the second half, it seemed like this game was about Knueppel and getting Knueppel going, and that's the reason why you're only seeing 41 points. when they were playing through together through the team and everything, the last two games, you know, uh, Salt was hitting 51 and then 60 in the first half. So this game has been about motivated about let's get Kong and going, and he's only hitting. He's what's the score? He got 5 points now. He got a three or two free throws now, or something like that. So that's the reason why you're only seeing 43 points on the court, on the scoreboard. Um, Dallas can't hang with Charlotte. It'll be embarrassing if Charlotte loses the game. That's my analysis so far.
Jay Jonah. You say
Yeah,
Mike? You
they
talking
got
about Michael Kid Gris? Where the fuck I pronounce his name? Coach, you can't teach
him.
him how to shoot. Look where he was shooting from. He was shooting off the opposite damn shoulder.
Yeah, yeah. But Michael Kidd Gilchrist was a lockdown defender in college. They really reached for that though.
Yeah, and that's why he's saying like somebody put inside the comment when he was talking about the one of the twins make the all defensive team. It's like
Yeah,
in
they
today's
did.
NBA, in
They did.
huh?
Brandon played good defense too. Their defense
No,
is
no, I
better
no.
than.
That's why I'm trying to get into. I ain't trying to get into who better defensively. What I saying is my opinion is if I was the owner of the Hornets and
Mm-hmm.
and don't get me wrong now, like hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020. So of course a lot of my opinion is based on last season with the Twins now. If you had told me before the draft, I wouldn't be saying this because I don't trust the league they've been playing in. So I wouldn't be saying this pre-draft. But for
Well,
what I see,
note
go
that I
ahead.
just read from combine. The note I just read from the combine said and Wimbyama wasn't in the draft. That was a note from the combine now. And this was the scouting report. And Wimbyama was not in this draft, he would have went number one.
Who?
Is is cooking now. Yeah, they
You
said that
talking, you
about
talking about
Brandon.
Brandon?
Yeah, that's what the combine
Oh no,
note just
see,
said.
that's why I'm trying to say I'm not disputing those. I'm not saying nothing against that. What I'm talking about is the first point we've been talking about, where as far as my thoughts on Brandon Miller, I get it. You a fan of Brandon Miller, or you know you see potential in him, or you see something different from me. Cool. But when I look at Brandon Miller, I just don't see the potential of him being X, Y, and Z. I could be wrong. I'm not a basketball scout. Post
You see that
draft,
whole everybody's telling you that Brandon Miller like
no, I don't.
everybody.
But that's why I'm trying to break down to you. I get it. But nobody's gonna move me off a point that I believe in because it's just my opinion. I'm not saying these things as facts. I'm not saying, hey, my real name is blah blah blah, and y'all debating me. We talk
Let me
about
ask you this.
opinion, like it ain't gonna matter to me. But if 1,000 people in the comments saying, "Oh, he's wrong," that it don't matter to me. What I'm saying is, what I see of Brandon Miller, I just can't see that converting into a superstar player.
I want to move on because the game going, but I'm gonna say this one thing. No contact in the 2023 season, 22-23 season,
Uh,
right? Who was or was it 23-24? One or the other? Yeah, 23-24. Who was the best player on the team for the Hornets?
I mean, shit, with LaMelo all damn near all year, how could you not say whether between Brandon Miller or well, I don't even gonna say or to be real. Cause
Miles is
shit, it
out for
seems
the
like they've been kind of forcing. Man,
Miles.
I got, I
Miles
can write a book about what I think about Miles' game, but that's another story.
yeah, what I'm saying, Miles was suspended all year. He was suspended all year, so it was yeah, and Lamelo was hurt, so it was Brandon.
I
Brandon was
mean,
the
I'm not. Listen, if you say right now Brandon Miller's the second best player in the Hornets, I'm gonna agree with you. I ain't trying to shit on the young man. I
that's
just
what we
saying,
had,
bro.
bro. That's what we had. That's how this whole thing started. You don't see yourself, no panic. You don't see yourself. That's
By
how
him
we
being a,
started. That's
but
how
I
we started. And he
no. What up?
wasn't.
Listen, the second best player on the team, Brandon Miller. That ain't never been a debate.
Oh God.
That ain't never been a conversation. Like I said, the first point I make that you would disagree with when I say I just don't see him as a superstar player. Then the second point we
Uh,
disagree with was about the athleticism. The third thing I
uh,
talk about right now is I would take the Twins over 'em based on what I see this season. That's three
good.
different points that you ain't even that's not what you're talking about. Like we ain't, it's not it's there's a no brainer that he's the second best player on the team. I don't care what nobody wants to say about McCall Bridges. I don't care what nobody wants to say about last year with the center that they just get rid of. I don't care about none of that. He's the second best player on the team. When LaMelo hurt, he's the second. When LaMelo playing, he's the second best. When LaMelo hurt, he's a de facto best on the team. That's a point that we ain't about to argue.
Oh God. Oh man. Listen. So where we at now is 53-39 right now, and like I said they gonna run through a lot of plays through. And I see it. I see the plays they calling for Colin Knueppel. All he got to do is knock down these shots and make these passes. Everybody else, not there's some good plays they calling for to get him going. And so locked on Hornets that called out the Hornets today. Locked on Hornets, all the people they said, oh, I didn't see the Hornets trying to call plays for Colin Knueppel. Well, now you got him. They actually calling plays for Colin Knueppel. He's hitting some, he's missing some, but if he don't work out even through this, then that's on him. If they actually are calling plays for him, they calling good plays for him, good screens and all that stuff, and he still look bad. He's hitting his shots, some of these shots in the second half, but you look at it, he look funky. He look, uh, uh. Oh, that's a turnover. That's a steal. That wasn't a free throw. Oh my God. Yeah, Conkin was not looking good, y'all. And I'm trying to say he looked good. He looked better when he's standing in the corner right now. I'm at the 6:04 mark. I hope I ain't too far ahead of y'all. Y'all let me know in the chat, y'all, if I'm too far ahead.
I
Yeah,
don't know. That money hurry up and get back. Oh
yeah.
shit! I finally ahead of somebody. I usually be like 30 seconds behind everybody when I try to watch them on some little device.
We going to a timeout. Yeah, y'all. Like it's not what's up, y'all. That's not the fourth pick of the draft, bro. As of right now, I'm not. And hopefully that from fight was telling me that Brandon Miller summer league had people like a lot of people looking at Brandon Miller like he wasn't gonna be good, and then he ended up hitting. So it might be a good thing. But right now, I can't give Khan. I think KJ is playing out his mind. I think if Neely plays today instead of Khan playing today, I think this is a blowout. I think they're already up like almost 10 points already, right? So I think this even this stuff is it's a was it 14 points they up
Yeah, and then
14,
the crazy thing about it is shit.
20 something. If we are 20 something if Neely is
Oh,
playing,
them boy cut the screen. Damn.
it's on ESPN Plus too. It's on
I
it's
can't
on
remember last time I watched ESPN.
it's on NFL. I mean NBA. It's on the NBA TV and ESPN Plus as well. Tech, y'all agree? Y'all agree that Khan ain't looking like that right now? As much as we want him to be looking like that.
I would tell you that like the summer league game, like if you expecting to see something out of Con Knueppel, as far as like, I mean, you gonna see the actions he's gonna be running down, but I feel like players like him, like summer league, don't do them no justice. Like you got to see
I'm
them like with talent.
Cochran. I'm seeing stuff out of me kneeling.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's like okay, like with Brandon Miller. Remember when he been in the summer league?
Yeah, but
Brandon been
still,
low key hooping.
are you watching Hornets summer league? Because 20 years ago I was seeing good summer league games, bro. As
Say
soon
that
as they
again.
started playing, 20 years ago I was watching good summer league games. Somebody hooping in summer league. I seen it. Lonzo had a really good summer league. Lonzo hit a 30-point triple double in his summer league.
Well,
See, this the thing. This the thing. I'm gonna tell you like this. Perk was saying PBG. That's Perk, right? So she was
oh,
saying it
I
like
know.
Con don't look good. She been saying it. Con don't look good. Con don't look good, right? And
Mm.
I was like, okay, let's give him a chance and all that. I'm giving him a chance right now. And y'all know I can. Y'all know I know basketball. You can hear it in my voice how I'm evaluating. You can hear it in my everything I'm saying how I'm evaluating. Giving everybody respect in the game, how I know the game and how to break it down and everything. And if I'm sitting here telling you I'm vouching for what Purpose saying, trust me, it don't look good. The feet are too slow. It's honestly he stands. His best situation is standing in the corner right now, and you don't take that at four. You don't take that at four. PJ Hall didn't get drafted at all, and PJ Hall hooping. He's a rookie too. Came out of Clemson. Um, Neely went 29. He was hooping. This game would have been over if Neely was playing. Kalkbrenner actually outplaying their 7'5" center tonight. They got a 7'5" center who's in the third year. He was good at Ole Miss, and he's good at Dallas, and he was good at Dallas's G League team.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Yeah,
shit. Whatever they doing and not doing against the Mavs, like that's all backup. They ain't even about to make the not
so
make the roster in that regard, but they ain't even about to be on
KJ,
the main roster all season.
where I'm at is at the 55-43 point, right? KJ just
Mm.
went at that doggone 7'5" center and hit a floater on him. Knueppel had a chance to do the same thing early in the first half, and it didn't happen. He stuttered. He was scared.
Damn, who he is.
KJ just hit it. KJ just hit a floater on him, and they just got us to 43. That's a difference. KJ way shorter than Knueppel. Knueppel 6'7".
Yeah, but Dan conking the game. That's the thing. Like what you saying is right about him not that you don't take that at full. Like you
Knueppel is
saying don't take that at full is matching not with what you saying.
that is his game. Knueppel is play off the 2 feet when he drives. Knueppel don't just shoot for threes from the corner.
No,
Not
I
that
no,
dude.
I get that, but you know how the NBA is. When they draft you, they ain't necessarily draft you to do things that you did in college. Sometimes they like, oh, you shoot for 40%? Well, let's see how you catch the
So
shooters.
yeah, so Knueppel was good on the drive in college. He was good on the drive in college. But let me
That's
ask you the
college.
I understand that, but we drafted him at 4. And you're not disputing
No,
the fact
I
when
agree. I agree with the drafting him at four. That's why I say you right about not drafting him at four. So you saying that, and then what you seen and saying is like it's like you arguing against yourself. Cause you
I
saying
would
he ain't supposed to go at four, but you also saying, see, look how he playing.
I
You
don't
don't
think
take that at four. Like he ain't doing this. His feet slow. He
as
been
a
doing this in
right
college. It's like you arguing against yourself.
in college. He did Duke will make you look good. Duke will make you look good, bro. It
He played around a
would.
lot of talent.
So what you just said was that wasn't his game. It was his game to get
No, what
down
I'm
there.
saying is his. No, listen.
And,
Let's just listen. Just listen for a second. Just listen. I'm not saying that's not his game in a way of that's not how he's played before. What I'm saying is now that he's in the NBA, he's not going to be playing. That's not who he's going to be. That's not his game in the NBA. Just like when Redick been in college, Redick ain't been this in college. Redick had the ball in his hand a lot in college. He get in the NBA, they turn him into a catch and shoot. The NBA game is his game at that point.
yeah, I
What he
get
did
it.
in
But
college don't matter. Because college, they
let me
ain't got top of the line athletes all over the court. You got
let me
athletes
ask you
here
this.
and there, but top of the line NBA talent, you playing that every single night. You ain't blowing past nobody inside the NBA unless you yourself, like with a slow ass feet.
Yeah, let me ask you this. Like Perk just said, my evaluation of Khan was he didn't have a good dribble. He cannot create off the dribble, and he's defense liability. Do you agree with that? Because I think I do agree with that.
You talking about as far as we say that again? I couldn't really hear.
Yeah, her evaluation was she said my evaluation is on Khan is he didn't have a good dribble. He cannot create off the dribble.
Mm.
He's a defensive liability. That's what her evaluation was. I agree with that, bro. How about you?
Yeah, yeah, that's damn near exactly him. That's why I said the game he play in college, he's able to damn quote unquote blow by or get inside the lane a lot more easier with them. But in the NBA, he don't even look like an NBA player when you watch him from a distance. If you don't know that he the number four overall pick, you would just think, oh, he probably just can shoot really good and he's just getting the ball from time to time. Like,
And that ain't because he's white. That's
no,
not.
that ain't because of that. It does what it
Yeah,
does, bro. Like it does what it does. Athletic ability ain't there, but you can shoot.
yeah, it is what it is. It has nothing to do with him being white. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing. That is not what you just said. I agree with, and it has nothing to do with him being Caucasian. It has nothing to do with it. I promise y'all. I think even the Caucasian fans are even saying it, and they seeing their game and different stuff like that. They're saying that he can't. They say his feet is not working, that he can't
Yeah.
move. There's nobody that disagree with what you just said. That he don't look like an NBA player, but that's what you just said. He don't look. If you wouldn't know that he's an NBA player if you never saw him not play in the NBA or got drafted at 4, you would not know it. Man, I pray for him, man. I want the kid to succeed, man. But at the end of the day, it don't look good. And it don't look
Hey,
good
listen,
on them.
that's how I feel about the entire my team is the Mavs, but I'm more of a Mavs fan on the strength of Kyrie. Like, but the Hornets is like my original favorite team. He just wants to start moving to fucking Oklahoma, then New Orleans. He been like I get lost in the shuffle or whatnot. But at the end of the day, like if Charlotte have a season where they the number one seed in the East this year and they running through teams, I'm gonna be at every game supporting them. I want them to do good. It's just I just don't have the belief in them, and not them, but I don't have the belief in certain players. Like you think Brandon Miller's a superstar, I just don't think he's gonna be there. I could be wrong, but I'll be happy to be wrong. That's all I'm trying to say about that.
But you wrong though. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, I
but
said I'll be happy. I bet y'all be front row the first playoff game in
Bumble
Charlotte in
just
how many
said he
years?
said Larry Bird and how uncoordinated he was there. Antonio, Larry Bird wasn't always broken down body. I think they figured out he had scoliosis in his third or fourth year. He had won the MVP in his second year, and he almost won the MVP. He was the number two pick to win the MVP that year that Cream won his rookie year. He was going to be one of the few players that ever won Rookie of the Year and MVP his rookie year and everything. He was close to it. But yeah, Bird was a defensive player. I mean, he was in the first team, all first team defense, bro. Like his first couple years in the league, it wasn't like the hit from Fritz Lit couldn't like move. The older he got, the back started hurting him worse, but he's still getting it done with a bad back, bro. It was crazy. Man, I was born in the Bird era. I was born in the Magic area. That that it's the most oddest thing ever because that's hard work, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, he brought up Bird. Bird is something different. Bird is the top five greatest player of all time. There's no way you can shake it and say he wasn't. You know what I mean?
Who
When
you
you
talking about?
think about
Larry Bird?
Bird, yeah,
And you saying top
yeah,
five all time players?
yeah, him and
Who in
Bird.
your top five? Who in
I
your
would
top
tie,
five? 'Cause that sounds crazy, but who in your top five?
I would tie him and Magic at three. I would tie him and Magic at three. They
So who you
ran the
got
'80s.
one?
My one is Jordan, hands down. My one is Jordan.
Who was two?
Um, Diesel, Sack, Sack,
Who?
Sack, my number two. I remember how I grew up in
Hold on,
how
who?
dominant. Sack is number two to me.
Oh,
Sack, no, even
Shaq.
though
Oh, Shaq. Oh,
yeah.
so Jordan,
So my
Shaq, Larry,
let
Magic.
they're number three together. They're number three together.
So who your other one?
My
Number
number
five.
four, my number four has got to be Cream. There's no way you can take Cream out of that. So,
Why the
mm,
fuck not?
yeah, you can't take Cream out of that,
Why not?
bro. You can't because Cream was elite, bro. 7 MVPs, bro. And that's for real. The MVP.
Oh,
You know he was.
so you measure
No,
accolades heavy in them.
no. He was really that dominant. He was really that dominant. You know, he never lost a game in college, right? UCLA went 4 years straight. We're winning. They actually went 8 years. It was 10 years. UCLA won 10 national championships in a row. He started it though. Lou Alcindor, like it was for real. And then his games against Wilt in the '70s, like
Well,
he
so
really
you saying
retired.
you okay? So that's why I be saying about like certain conversations,
Cream,
and I ain't saying
Cream
this is I ain't
20
saying
years.
this to discredit Kareem or nothing like that, but when you say stuff like UCLA going to 10 straight championships, and he started as like so, basically what you're saying is like what he did ain't really been exclusive because somebody else had to do the same thing.
No. Look, understand this. Understand this. So he the one who started that 10 year run
Uh,
of UCLA winning national championship. He never lost in college. UCLA, right?
okay.
All right. So then he gets to the NBA and he
Uh,
has to go against Wilt right away, and he dominates Wilt.
mm,
He dominates Wilt, right? Wilt was that guy for real,
mm,
like that. You know what I'm saying? He dominates Wilt. This is the beginning of the '70s. This is Walker Kahoot, bro. He got to dunk that though. So to start off in the '70s, dog. To start off in the '70s, like he dominates the '70s, and then gets to the '80s and win the MVP. And that's how the Lakers won their first. Because he didn't play for the Lakers in the '70s. He got there towards the middle of the '70s or whatever. But long story short, like he went from Milwaukee, and then he went to the Lakers, and then when he gets to the Lakers, they dominate, and then he gets with Magic. When Magic rookie, they win the championship, and then throughout the '80s, he's still dominant. He played for over 20 years now.
mm,
Kareem is the record that LeBron just broke.
mm.
You understand that, right? That 40,000 point stuff. Kareem,
Yeah,
that's the record. Yeah,
yeah,
Kareem was the problem.
longevity.
Like, yeah, it wasn't, and not even the longevity part. It's like when Kareem had, and in the '70s, they used to be like a half court team and everything, and they played back to the basket and everything. But in
Mm,
the '80s, the Showtime Lakers was running the floor. They would run the floor, right? And they was a team that was faster than everybody. But Kareem was the center, but he was already 35 years old, and he's running the floor. Man, Conker never hoop right now on offense, dog. He's knocking these threes down, bro. He's knocking these threes down. He woke up. Conker never woke up. That's what he do. I guess we gotta just take him as a streaky player, bro. He's just gonna be streaky. Conker never just hit a big three, y'all, blowing these folks out, bro. But yeah, Kareem's got it. You cannot take Kareem out of that top four, bro.
I
Cannot
mean, yeah,
take Kareem.
you. I mean, yeah, for you, he in my top. He in see, I don't really do top fives to be honest with you. Like, it's
And
just
then
too
LeBron.
much players and too
Did I
much
say LeBron?
context.
Did I say LeBron? Did I say
Huh?
LeBron? I ain't say he
No.
ain't yet. LeBron's number. Man, let me
Well, I
start
mean,
that
you had
over.
named five already, so LeBron was six.
No, he's still 4 5 dog. Like he's still
How?
top
Because
five.
you okay? You said Michael
Because
Jordan number one. You said
Magic and
Shaq number
Larry,
two. You said
Magic and
Magic
Larry,
and yeah, but that
it,
count as two. That's the one.
it, it
That's three and four.
count as one because they went toe to toe together, and then Magic got HIV. He had set out the league for 6 years, so
I mean, but
you know.
yeah, you can you like it is
Oh,
what it
yeah.
at this point. It is what it is.
But
Like
Bird kind of retired the same. They came in the same year. They played each other in college the same year. All of that stuff. They just go well together, dog. They were
no,
so
I feel you. What you saying do make sense, but when you listen them out, it's like even if they
they
tied,
went over.
that's just two different numbers. That three and four. So five would be we has Kareem. Six would be
I
LeBron.
can't. I can't even say Magic better than Larry. I can't say Larry better than Magic, bro.
I mean that is your opinion.
You know what? You know what? Let me put them at number four. Tie them at four. LeBron's definitely three. LeBron is definitely three. He's definitely three, dog. He's definitely three. Definitely. There's no way around it. And I'm sorry for anybody that said LeBron that think LeBron number one. He's definitely three. He's no lower than three, bro.
Yeah,
He's
I agree with
definitely
that.
he's definitely three. I didn't watch him since high school, bro. Like that's it's for real, bro. I can never take that away from LeBron. I can never, and
Yeah,
I'm
that's why
not.
I say LeBron been playing for the past 20 years. So like I don't
He
get
been on
mad at people when they
the last.
compare when they I got
I
LeBron three. I got Kobe. And like I said, the reason why I say I feel you coming from with the when you say you got Larry Bird and Magic on the same one as one, it's like I feel the same way with like Kobe Jordan. If somebody said
Kobe and Jordan not the same thing, bro.
no,
Kobe and
listen,
Jordan.
let's
Not,
no hear me out. If somebody from Jordan camp say, yeah, we got Jordan number one or whatever, it's like I ain't gonna make a big argument because like at the end of the day, it's like I say, like I a realistic person. I understand where I understand where my bias is coming in that and I can fight against my own biases. When I look at Kobe, it's like I see Kobe for who Kobe is. So whether somebody
mm,
say that's close to Jordan or not close to Jordan, I see Kobe for where it is, and to me that's my goat. But if somebody from Jordan camp argue, I'm not going to put up a big fight because Kobe's entire career been based off of Jordan. So if somebody want to say Jordan, cool, but you're not putting LeBron over Kobe in my book. Like that shit ain't happening.
I
Other
understand
than
what you're
that, like
talking
I ain't got no
about.
argument with nobody top five.
Dog mentality that LeBron didn't have for a long time. He went years not having them being everybody. Like LeBron did go years being people's friends and not doing what LeBron was. And that was the argument. Remember that? Like, remember the argument was coming up and it was like, man, is LeBron ever going to be the killer instinct? Is he ever going to get killer instinct, dog? I remember
Mm,
LeBron used to even say last shot. Kobe would not give up the last shot. There was no
mm.
way you were going to take the last shot. And there was no way you were going to get in there and just try to outscore Kobe. LeBron had years in his life that he just been everybody for. It wasn't until he got down to the Heat that he said, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy. And he started being monster LeBron. He probably was on steroids that year too. You know what I'm saying? For real. The way he played that first year with the Heat. And then the second year, oh my God, that 270, he had gained up to 265, 270 of muscle, bro.
Yeah, I've been prime, bro. Name.
But Kobe was like that from the get go. He was
Yeah.
gonna take the last shot as a rookie, even though he didn't have it all. It
Mm.
when EJ was on the team, with Eddie Johnson, you remember Eddie, was it
Eddie
Eddie Johnson,
Jones,
Eddie Jones, yeah,
hmm
Eddie Jones,
Nick Van
like
Exel.
That's so, man. Me and Nick was talking about this last time we had drinks together, bro. Me
Uh,
and Nick was talking about that. Yeah. You know, Atlanta, all them folks with it. Nick's still a coach in Atlanta. He's a point guard coach for the Hawks. So like we were talking about the last time we had drinks together about how Kobe just had that stuff, dog. But he wasn't the guy. They had to move people to make him the guy. They moved Eddie Jones to make him like, saying you can be a starter. You know what I
nah.
mean? You remember that they traded Eddie Jones for Kobe to be the starter.
Eddie Jones
Yeah.
ain't never in his career could have even believed to begin even on the same level as Kobe at any point in
Get the
Kobe's
hell
career.
out of here, man. Shut up, bro. Shut up.
That
You be
shit
just
sound
talking.
crazy as hell to
You just
me.
you're just such a Kobe fan. How old are you? What year did
Bruh,
you start
listen,
watching?
I watch basketball the same way you watch You notice how when you've been talking
No,
about
it's not.
Magic
No,
and
you did.
all them?
How many states you
No,
got?
you
How many
know
states?
you remember just now you've been talking about Magic and all them. You notice how I ain't been saying nothing? Cause that's your opinion at the end of the day. Ain't nothing to argue
No,
about.
Eddie Jones was that dude. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna
No,
tell you
no,
what Eddie.
you take arguments and you make it your own narrative. I'm not saying he wasn't that guy. I'm just saying he was never at any point in his career on the same level as Kobe.
Let's look at Eddie Jones, 1996 stats at the Lakers,
And you
and you
don't need to
can
look
tell
up
me if you
stats.
like those songs.
We see the
No, let me
same
tell you.
thing, bro. We watch the
No, no,
same
no,
thing.
no. You just said he was never
You
could be a
don't move.
fathom.
You don't move a player to make room for another player if
Then,
you've been that guy.
then why the world, dog? Why everybody know that? Guess who said that though? Jerry Buss said that. Jerry Buss said that, bro.
Who?
I said that. I'm not. Not Buss.
No, what you saying? I can't hear what you saying. Sometimes you're going out. You saying what now?
West said that. That GM. The GM said that.
Say what?
Mind you, he said he had to move Eddie Jones the doggone to get
Yeah,
Kobe
because
gone.
because he had, and Jerry and just I'm glad you say Jerry West. Jerry West said himself. He tells Shaq that I just drafted the greatest player since Michael Jordan to pair with you when he signed Shaq.
Now
So
let's
what
get
we
back to
talking
this.
about?
Let's get back to this game, bro. Let's just get
And
back to the
trying to
game. Yeah.
tell you like you man, them
What I'm
boy,
saying
man, Jerry
about
West knew
Eddie
who
Jones.
Kobe been before he drafted him. That shit ain't just happened like, oh yeah, I'm surprised Kobe become that.
Hornets fans didn't even know how good Eddie Jones was. Because
I ain't saying
Hornet,
that he wasn't good. I know he been good. I'm just saying he wasn't on Kobe level at no point in his career. As good as
oh
he
god,
been, he ain't even been at Kobe worse. That's what I
okay.
personally feel.
So Kobe
So I
was never
mean,
17. Kobe was never 17 year old.
man, what
You
Eddie
name
Jones going at after? Tell me about Eddie Jones after he leave Lakers. What happened to him? Where he been at?
he got
What? Tell me
better.
about his.
He started scoring even more. He started
Oh, so he been
scoring
a
even more.
scorer. So he been a scorer.
He started. Yeah, let's move on.
You know Kobe got 9 defensive players of the defensive
Yeah,
all NBA defensive teams, right?
yeah. Don't
I
that,
just
that's
saying
not
'cause I don't go by accolades, but if you like accolades, I can keep throwing them.
said nowhere in his career. You said nowhere in his career it was Eddie Jones better than. The point is the rookie year of Kobe and his first
Oh
couple
Lord.
years, Kobe could not start over Eddie Jones.
And yet they still moved him for Kobe. Listen to
Yes,
what you saying.
it's called when you see somebody with potential. Boy, they do it in the NFL all the time, dog.
No, and the NBA right then and there, he understand he been Kobe time. So
Oh
if they
gosh,
had
it was
come, if he had,
Kobe
so
time in
if they had
1996.
continued to play together, you knew who been coming off the bench,
Who was the 1996 rookie of the year? Who was 1996 rookie of the year?
bro. Listen,
Who was it?
you keep moving the
No, no,
arguments to other things. What that got to do with anything?
you did it. You did it. You moved the argument.
No,
You said
all I say is at no point in Eddie Jones' career was he better than Kobe. And now you
and his
asking me who been the
Kobe
rookie of the year in '96.
was better than him. Just like every rookie. When Kobe was a rookie, Eddie Jones was better than him.
Like I said, when I say anything about um Eddie Jones, at no point he been better than Kobe. You asking me who was the rookie of the year in '96? I trying to that to me that don't
It
correlate.
got to that point when I asked that point. It got to that point. It got to that point.
My missed
It
it
got.
then.
Kobe was 17 years old. Thank you, Antonio. Was he ready to be like that guy in the NBA,
So
bro?
in the so in the 17-year-old, you say yeah, we moving off vet that been here
They didn't move him.
already.
They didn't move him for 2 more years, bro.
All right, but oh my, I don't think you understand, bro.
Eddie Jones got moved at 99 years.
Like I said, my opinion is Eddie Jones at no point was better than Kobe. If you say his
Oh
rookie
God.
season,
Oh,
that's your
it's
opinion.
fine. I hit.
That's
Okay,
your
cool. Let's
opinion.
fourth quarter and the Hornets are actually up. I told y'all it's gonna be a blowout, and because Dallas is so bad. Hornets are up 20. What is this? Is that 25 points? Close to
Hmm
25.
I got
That's
an
what's
80
up.
55.
80-55. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
25 points, bro. Cover the spread, doubled it.
I tell you,
Take
ain't nobody on that Mavs roster right now gonna be on the main roster.
Nemhard, Nemhard,
Probably not even
Nemhard.
him. Cause remember
Yeah,
now,
I
we
mean,
still got to re-sign Dante Exum. We got Nazi. We got
defense.
Clay.
They are deep, bro. They are so deep
Yeah,
at the
yeah. Like I said, mind you, now most NBA teams in the regular season they run about 10 deep, maybe 11. In the playoff, that shit shrink to about 7, 8. So like shit, they ain't really trying to waste time unless the injuries. You might see Nemhard or whatnot now. You might see him
Yeah,
here. Cause Kid
it's gonna be
do
all
that now. He do that.
Kyrie. If Kyrie come back explosive, if he come back explosive from that torn ACL, MCL, whatever what he got, he come
Yeah.
back explosive, man. He gonna play. He gonna play at least 35 a game. That's playoff time because they're gonna have to beat OKC. All that stuff. I'm surprised OKC won't somebody to get a big superstar themselves because they might need to do that this year. The West is deep,
See all that money they
and
had to kick out.
they still that money they kicked out don't kick in until about 2 years from now. They're gonna allow them guys to still play on their rookie contract. It doesn't go into effect right now. They still got money,
No, it
bro.
going to affect next season. Not the season that coming up, but the one after.
So you can get somebody in for right now, bro.
I mean, not really though, because I mean they got Caruso on a mid-level exception, if I'm mistaken, like close to a mid-level exception.
No, he's not getting mid level. Caruso gets paid almost
How much you
30
get a
million,
year?
almost 30, bro.
30 a year?
Caruso, yeah, his contract might fall this year. Last year he did get 29. It might go down to 15.
Hold
Sometimes they do
up,
that.
they're paying
They he,
Caruso 30 a year?
they, they front loaded his contract. His contract
Boy,
was front
listen,
loaded.
ain't no fucking way.
Caruso be hooping, bro.
No,
Caruso
no,
be
no, no, no.
hooping.
I ain't saying it because of that. I just saying like 30 million a
Yeah.
year.
Him and Isaiah Hartenstein got front loaded contracts. Like they contract decreases. I think Caruso's at 30, and then it drops down to 15, and I think Isaiah's contract drops down to 15, 18, or something like that. But they both got 30 million last year.
God
Let me look at.
damn. I mean, I ain't tripping about it because them boys did play a role now, and they did win a championship at the end of the day. I don't care how much money a team spend on the players if we win championships. But he like, damn, that 30 a year sound crazy.
A lot of people on the internet questioned it, and they didn't know they were talking about because they saw white boys and they saw, oh, who is he? They didn't know that how good them guys played the years before. They didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? So they like a lot of people they jumped on the internet and didn't know what the heck they were talking about. They got Crusoe got they're like Crusoe sucks. No, he don't. Like Crusoe is like one like really was the lowest graded defensive player last year. Like you did not score on Caruso. And Shea was it at first, but then they started like, you know what I'm saying, we're not gonna have Shea do it like that. But yeah, yeah, man, he was so Caruso contract
No,
dropped down to
Caruso
18.
getting 20.
He
Well,
was getting
18 the first year, 19 the second year, 20 the third year,
uh,
and 22 the
uh,
fourth year.
if you go back a year, right? Let's go back
Uh,
a year. You guys on slow track, right? Go back a year.
hold on,
Go
hold
back a year. Caruso was making 29. And I believe Westcott was making 29 too. Isaiah was making 29 as well. He's still making 29.
Yeah, I mean,
Harris
he probably. I mean, he on a 4 year 81 million. They don't let me go back a year. They don't let me go back a year though.
So sometimes you gotta like sometimes they front load their players. It's the same thing that Orlando did. Orlando front loaded their players and then it dropped after a while. Like Jonathan Isaac don't make that much this year and everything. So Carl Knueppel figured out he could play basketball and now he's hooping. Was he just scared or something? Y'all seeing this? Now that Charlotte's up like this, Con he part of the reason that Charlotte is up. He did have make some good shots. Now he's playing fluid basketball. After we've been calling him out this whole game, it looked bad early, y'all. Yeah, can y'all agree with me that it looked bad? But Dallas is such a bad team that it's getting better. Like he's feeling himself now.
Oh, I see what you say. He had to get 30 million up front. Yeah, 30 million up front.
Yeah, it's front.
Guaranteed. Yeah, you get 36 million in guaranteed money. They give him 30 up front.
Hey, y'all seeing this? That Colin Knueppel is actually hooping now. Y'all seeing this? That's
Clark.
what's up.
Ooh.
I like you one. I said I pray for the kid, man. I ain't trying to dog him.
Yeah, I keep saying like I feel like this setting ain't gonna display him the way he's supposed to. But even when he is displayed like how he's supposed to, I still don't think it's like a he worth the full pick.
I mean, you getting blessed by a team that's getting 18 steals. I mean, 18 turnovers in the game. They got 18 turnovers. The Dallas do, and this is why Charlotte's up 30. And Charlotte needed to get a good plus minus this game day because the the way it is right, the way the summer league is to make the summer league playoffs is you gotta go undefeated or you at least have three wins, and then it's next seeded by point differential, and they needed a high point differential to basically extend themselves for the rest of to having a better seeding in the playoffs. So we're gonna play against the worst team in the summer league playoffs. There's a possibility, y'all. Have your fingers crossed, hope alive, and the way Charlotte is playing, Charlotte might win the summer league, or they might be a semifinals in the summer league finals or whatever, bro. Mind y'all, McNeely did not play tonight. Sion James did not play, and this is how well they played in the second half. They actually had a better second half than they had the first half. They actually had a way better second half than the first half. In the other two games, they had a better first half than the second half.
Hey, Thunder, listen. I ain't one of them people that when I look at like top fives, I don't judge nobody top fives. But when I look at basketball, it's certain things like okay, cool, like this how my mind think. When I look
Man, I'm
at
talking.
Curry, when I look at Steph Curry, and I look at
Oh,
Kyrie Irving, to me, Kyrie Irving better. Not because I a fan of hers, because I just feel like he gives you more offensively.
oh, guys, I don't want to talk about that, bro. I really don't want to agree with that, bro. I don't
When
want
I
to
when
agree
I
with
look
it.
at when I look at LeBron and KD, LeBron overall LeBron does more for his team than KD. So to me, he's better than KD.
Oh man, I
I
can't
don't go
agree.
by this person score better or this person. It's like shit. I look at all that. So when I look at Kobe, it's like don't get me wrong. Everybody got that one player that they grew up and they're like, okay, cool. Like I watch him a lot. I like his game. When I go outside, I emulate his game. That's for me. That been Kobe. If yours is Paul George, cool. I ain't gonna trip. But it's
Hey,
like, hey,
none of them my favorite players ever.
no,
None of them my favorite
no, I talk. I talk to Thunder.
players ever. DeMarcus Cousins and Gerald Wallace, and I know they ain't top 100. You know, DeMarcus might be top 100, but he ain't top 75. And I know Gerald Wallace ain't. So
I mean, but
I'm
it's all an
not gonna be.
opinion, though.
I'm not gonna be. No, it's not all opinion. It's not. It's
It
clear.
is.
It's clear as fact that Jordan is the greatest player and greatest athlete of all time. Not greatest basketball player, the greatest athlete of all time. It's clear. There's no way around it.
Yeah,
Better
no,
than
that's an
Jim.
opinion.
Oh my God.
I agree,
Better,
but that's an opinion.
better than Wayne Gretzky. Better than Jim Brown. Better than anybody. Like
Man,
he's the
Tom
greatest.
Brady got 7 motherfucking.
Those was
Let me not
fake.
gas them boy up tonight.
They cheated so many times, bro. They cheated so many times. The Patriots did. That don't matter, bro. They cheated. Like for real. The NFL was in on the tape, bro. So we can't just say the Patriots. And then the NFC East was the worst team. The NFC East was the worst. I mean, AFC East was the worst division. And all those years he was at the Patriots.
I mean,
He
division
wasn't in the
don't mean
AFC.
much if you still got to beat outside of your division. You still got to
No,
win the Super Bowl
he would,
outside of the
he
conference.
wouldn't have did if he played against Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cincinnati, and what's it called twice a game, and the
But
Browns twice a
he
game.
beat those. These are teams that he
No,
beat to go to the Super Bowl. It don't
he cheated
matter.
both.
I
They
get what you're
cheated.
saying as far as like winning division and getting the playoff
Ravens,
spot, but
the
shit.
Ravens got cheated. The Steelers got cheated every time. Michael Jordan is the greatest
I mean,
in
I
any
listen. That's why I say it's
sport.
all opinion. I don't disagree that Michael Jordan would be number one all
I want to hear
time,
that because
but
he's not even a football player. of all time. Jim Brown is. Jim Brown's the
I
greatest
mean, see
football
what
player.
see that's why I say it been a I was it's like it was I've been trying to gas you up when I say Tom Brady. I believe when it comes to football, you can't really say a football player is the because like what you asking Tom Brady to do is not the same thing you asking Lawrence Taylor to do. It's not the same thing you asking Patrick Surtain to do. It's not the same
Or
thing you
Justin
asking.
Hodges,
You know what I mean? Like you can't
or
really. It's like it's hard to really compare from sport to sport. You can't say what's the greatest player of any sport because all of them do different shit. That's how
I'm
I
not.
can have the demeanor of like it's an opinion.
It's not all the opinion. It's not all the opinion, bro.
It
Jordan's clearly
is.
of all time. Gerald Wallace is not nowhere near close to the greatest player all time, bro.
I
Nowhere
mean,
near
that's
close.
an opinion.
Oh shit.
Not listen. When
Chris
I'm when
Paul.
I when I say that's an opinion, all I saying is it's not based in the fact. There's no fact to back anything up. That's an opinion. If I say outside heart, that's still my opinion.
By
That's
New
all.
England. How many times did the Ravens get cheated by New England, bro?
I
Before we
mean,
could see.
shit.
So if you put the Patriots inside the AFC North and they got to
Mhm,
play instead of playing against the Jets, the Bills, and the Dolphins, who were sorry those whole 20 years,
mhm.
they just now getting good. If you
I
put
mean,
them
the
in that,
Jets been the back to back AFC conference championship. So
they beat the Patriots. They beat the Patriots those 2 years
okay, so that
when they
make
had
your
the
point
most time.
invalid.
No, that point is not invalid because they sucked every year.
Okay,
They
but you
they
still got but
sucked so
that ain't
much.
on the Patriots.
They,
You
was a,
can't knock
they
somebody for who they
sucked
play.
so much. They sucked so much that they was able to put together that team that finally beat the Patriots with Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan was a dog, by the way. He was a Raven too. Rex Ryan is a Raven. He's a Ravens defensive line coach forever. Then became the defensive coordinator. He was like our best defensive coordinator ever. But you can't sit here and tell me that if the Patriots, Tom Brady's Patriots, played in the AFC North every single year, that he would have had those years of MVPs and stuff like that.
Yeah, you would.
He wouldn't. He could not beat the Bengals. He could not beat the Browns. The Browns was a top 10 defense. The Ravens was a top 10 defense. The Steelers was a top 10 defense. They were like this for every year for like 20 years, bro. They could not beat the Ravens, the Browns, and the Bengals and the Steelers. They
But
could
see what
not.
you making two different arguments because you
So
talking
the
about
argument
regular.
is
You talking
if,
about two. You talking about the regular season. We talking about the playoffs. What are we
we're
doing in the
talking about the
playoffs?
playoffs. So
Like
it
these.
happened to playoffs
It
as
don't
he
matter
lined up
what division you come out of when you damn make the
in the
playoffs. You just
playoffs.
gotta beat the teams you gotta beat.
These teams got cheated in the playoffs, bro. The
But
Steelers played
I don't. As you
the
living
Ravens.
in, oh, they
And
cheated.
this
Bro, I
another
don't even
thing.
know. Okay, so what?
This another
Give me
thing
some
that
examples of them cheating. Give me some examples.
I'm giving examples of them cheating when they lined up for 1 year. 1 year they lined up and had the guard lined up, the tight end lined up next to the center, and he was they was letting him run down the field, and that's a legal play.
Okay, is
The,
that
the,
cheating or is that just alarm the refs not calling or missing it?
that's a cheating. They knew
How?
better.
That's you. The
Yeah,
Patriots been like,
that's
hey, don't
illegal.
call us. We about to do this. Or was it just the
Yeah,
refs missing the
bro.
call?
The ref is always supposed to say this wide receiver is eligible.
Hmm.
The ref is supposed to say every single play. The ref is supposed to say this wide receiver is eligible. This tight end is eligible. This lineman is
No,
eligible.
no, 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 no. They don't. No, they don't.
Yes, they
When
do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
when you line up as a wide receiver, if you line up online, you gotta let the you gotta let the refs know. If you a
But
lineman and if you a
when the
lineman and you
offense
gonna be
come
no
in the
listen,
game,
if you a lineman and you about to be a receiver, then you gotta let them know that you lining up to be a receiver. Other than that, the refs don't have to let nobody know nothing.
so if the tight end is lined up next to the center,
Hmm.
is he eligible?
Hold on. We mean like next to the center,
Go
like
look at
playing
it.
left guard.
2013 playoff game, Patriots versus 2014 playoff game, Patriots
Is he
versus.
playing left guard?
He's playing left guard. Yes.
Okay,
The
you
tight
can. It don't listen. It don't matter what position you was. The only time you got to check in with the ref, or the ref got to validate it with the
end, he's
entire
covered,
field,
bro.
is if you move from a position like the
Okay.
line into
This is
you
another
playing
thing.
receiver. That's the only time
This,
you got to notify them. That's the only
so,
time they
so
got to
they
notify everybody
ain't have
else.
So Tom Brady wasn't supposed to go to jail for deleting text messages when FBI was investigating him.
Bruh, what? See, you doing conspiracy theories? I
That's a
don't do
play.
that. That's what we. That's what we
But
separating at.
play thing happened. That's not a conspiracy theory. They got Tom Brady was suspended for 4 games for that, and they lost a draft pick. That's not
Yeah,
conspiracy.
because of deflated balls, right?
That's called Deflategate, bro.
Okay,
So
so what I'm
Deflategate
saying
has
is, even though he
have
missed them 4 games with a
the
fully
coach.
aired
They
out
the
ball, he
ones.
going up there and win a Super Bowl.
The coach. The coach are the ones who reported it, but it was reported by the Ravens the first game, bro. It is no, it's not subjective, bro. Like, dog. Hello, can you hear me? You still
Yeah, I
here?
can hear you,
Can
man.
y'all?
My shipment going dead. I gotta find a charger real quick. When he go dead, he
Yeah,
start doing that little sound shit.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. So we can't sit here and do this. Bro. Like, don't Tom Brady 7 rings ain't got shit to do. I give what's called more credit than that. Definitely Ray Lewis, and I'm not just saying that as a Ravens supporter, bro. I'm not saying that as that, but I kind of give a lot of other people a lot more. Just Peyton Manning definitely. Peyton Manning wins for legit. He's really that guy. Charlotte, Charlotte. What is being Charlotte? Y'all only going up. This is a good second half for Charlotte. Held Dallas to 66 points. I told y'all, but before the game, they should not be able to keep up with Charlotte. They should not be able to keep up with Charlotte. That's what's up, y'all. Let's see who had game highs. This game kind of look different um because everybody didn't get that many minutes. KJ had another perfect outing, bro. Like this game is actually a better game for KJ than it was the first game was, man. So I'm giving him a lot of credit for that, man. Good job, KJ. I think KJ played nearly perfect today, bro. Knueppel did have a better second half. He ended up with 16, but I think a lot of that was forced. They had to start running plays for him, and they got his confidence up. Why you not confident in summer league games anyway? It's a summer league game. Everybody the same age as you, some close for the most part. T. John only played 18 minutes. That was not a bad game for T. John. It was not a bad game for T. John. I just put it like that. I think he started missing shots towards the goal, going to the goal, but who wasn't? That dude, Jamarian Sharp was 7'5". I knew that wasn't gonna be no scoring at the rim. Good thing he was able to shoot threes. He only played 18 minutes. He got a lot of rest today. For him to hold off from tomorrow. I think T. John had a really good game. Those 2 threes was clutch, and then a lot of these defensive plays and his board. He didn't have to be a factor today. Um, so I was not grading T. John. KJ was great. Sims was alright. Sims was good. He got to the rim. More than likely, a lot of people gonna say Conklin never did this. Conklin never did go 50% today. He went 5 of 10, 3 for 5 from three, and also made 3 free throws out of 4, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. They're gonna say Conklin was that good today. It wasn't like that, y'all. We all saw it. That it was not like that. But way to wake yourself up. Way to wake up. Dallas could not guard the perimeter either. Dallas could not guard the perimeter. Flight, you want to step in? Dex, anybody? I got to charge up my headphones. Can you hear me, Trent? Tell me
Yeah,
what
I
y'all think
just
about.
get back on. Yeah,
Yeah. So look, Khan actually forced it, but he did go 50% today. No, like no hating on Khan at all. He actually went 50% today. Also, but they did force that though, man. I don't know why he had to build his confidence up to play against summer league games, bro. Come on, man. That ain't Paul George out there, bro. That ain't what I'm saying, Klay Thompson. That ain't the greats like that you got to play. So I don't know what it was in his head. KJ ready, y'all. KJ, shoot. Anybody ask me this? I want to answer this, y'all. If the practices for the guards, especially point guard, bro, they should get each other better every single day because KJ coming, y'all. You can't sit here and tell me that Colin Sexton and whoever gonna play point guard, Dinwiddie or whatever, ready for KJ like this, like the way he been playing.
oh yeah, Praxis. He definitely ain't supposed to be a lottery pick, but that's Charlotte.
Oh, Nick Smith, that's true. Flight just posted Nick Smith Jr. and everything. So yeah, man, that's true. What Nick Smith Jr. gonna do? That's crazy because there's no way that I can sit here and say Nick Smith Jr. Maybe Nick Smith Jr. is going to be a backup shoe guard or something like that because there's no way
What they got him listed
that.
at?
I mean, he's a point, but saying he's supposed to be a point. Nick Smith Jr. was the number one rated player coming out of high school that year that Brandon Miller came out. So Lively and all of them, they all came out. It's like he was number one player. Ware and everybody, Khalil Ware and all that junk. He was listed as point guard. Then he played point guard at Arkansas. He just gets to the Hornets, and he was supposed to be a point guard. And then in G League, all he's doing is firing things up. And then Summer League is just firing up every single time he come down the court. It was like fired up, fired up. So you can't. So I guess they're gonna move him to 2 for our system. But you can't sit here and tell me that he's supposed to be a one because I ain't never seen him get assists. I ain't never seen him lock people down the way KJ was doing. Tell me on the depth chart right now, where is Nick Smith Jr. compared to KJ? KJ is above Nick Smith Jr. He's probably above Spencer Dinwiddie. We really gave Spencer Dinwiddie a mid-level assessment, like to be a veteran leader or whatever. Tell me, Chad, and Flight uh no panic. Where is KJ compared to Nick Smith? Compared to Dinwiddie? Compared to everybody except for Melo at point guard? Sion James, whoever else playing point guard. Where does KJ lie? You know what I'm saying? Where does he stand at? The way he been playing this summer.
I mean, it's hard to really tell so far because I mean it is just summer league, but I
You
mean,
didn't watch
said they can
it.
damn like I say I there. I'm about to say that you take the words out of my mouth. Like I don't really watch him like that. I just don't really not say I don't respect summer league, but I feel like summer league is just a bunch of people trying to eat. But I mean, from what I did see from KJ, he definitely earned some minutes. That's all I can say on him. He definitely bonded by some minutes with playing consistently good, not just having that one good game.
It's chat. What y'all think about KJ point guard play? I'm reading y'all right now. Oh, I got another KJ over Nick Smith Jr. Oh, KJ is grown as man. I would expect him to be playing like that. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. We try to win with grown men and young and prospects. It don't matter. I don't care how old they is. I don't care if he came from Colorado and was like the Pac-10 Player of the Year or whatever that conference they in now. I don't care about nothing about that. Play. He's still 24 years old. Okay, he's not better than Spencer Dinwiddie. I got you. I can take that. So where is he on that depth chart? Like Thunder? Where is he? Does it look like Nick Smith Jr. gone? Does it look like I'm asking you this too, no panic. Does it look like Nick Smith Jr. gone, and does it look like Josh Green gone, even though he hurt? And then a Kogi is supposed to get a Kogi. We're supposed to stand Kogi by today. And we don't stand Kogi tomorrow. He's gonna get traded. I mean, he something not right. I want to keep Kogi. I like Kogi. I think Kogi is our starter at two or whatever. I like to start defensive players over one. And then, you know what I'm saying? Even though the backup player get more minutes than them, I like to start the game with a defensive player at the wing. So
I
I would
think
start.
Charlotte like George Green. I think they gonna stick it out with him. I think.
I think that they do too. I don't like Josh.
See when
Hopefully,
he come from the Mavs and last year, like not last year, but he been with us the last or whatever. He like he just an athletic dog type player. He ain't really a consistent shooter, but he'll hit some shots, like he'll hit some threes or whatever. But that ain't really his game. Like you can't depend on him in the starting lineup of being like, okay, he gonna be shooting 40% for us on all catch and shoots. Like he just athletic right now, and it's just more to his game. And I feel like he'll fit better with LaMelo because he is super athletic. He couldn't get up there and get to that second level and catch an alley or just run the floor. So I mean, I think they like him, and he's still relatively young. But
yeah,
like,
but like that. The thing is too, like we got Kron now. I want to keep a Kogi too, Drew. I'm a Kogi guy too, bro. I see it, and I started Kogi, bro. I really do. And I have Brandon, I have LaMelo, Brandon, Kogi, and man, Kogi's not gonna play more minutes than Trey and Colin Sexton, but he's gonna start, like because I like to have my defensive guy being the starter and everything. So um yeah, so I agree with you, Drew, on that. But hopefully we do keep him. It's supposed to, everything. We're supposed to be in conversation with him right now. It's supposed to be got done if we're going to stand him. But yeah. Long story. Yeah, especially in the playoffs, you would need a Kobe type of guy. So you definitely need him in the playoffs. But the the wing. Yeah, y'all understand this? I'm gonna tell y'all like this. We got 21 players on the team. 21. Seth is going to go over there with his brother. Seth is gone. I wanted to keep Seth for the sake of how good it looks for him to be playing his hometown team and playing on his dad's team and everything. But it looks like he about to go over there with his brother. There's already an interview out there about what Seth's gonna do. Is he gonna go play with his brother or whatever? And it might be possible that he goes play with his brother. But the thing, like, there's 21 players on the team right now. Somebody got to go. I forgot about, I be forgetting about Williams still on the team, even though we have amnesty for him. So he's not going to be counted against us, our roster spots until he comes back. So he good. He like on IR, but the NBA don't have IR. But they did give us a IR spot for him, Williams, for Grant Williams and everything. Somebody got to go. You gonna have 18 players on the team, and three of them got to be three of them got to be some basic two-way players. And how can you tell Jeffries after the year he just had last year that you're a two-way player? How can you tell him that? Somebody got to go. There's too many players on the team. I'm looking at it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 players, bro. You got Pat Connaughton coming over. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be the vet for the small forward, for the wing. We ain't get him for no reason. I'll be shocked if we trade Pat Connaughton. What do you think? Do you remember Pat Connaughton? No Panic.
yeah,
Yeah, like you could at least make him a veteran, just like Taj was. And he's actually man, Pat Connaughton playing before Knueppel right now.
yeah. I
And my
think Pat Connaughton give you the same shit that Knueppel give you, other than the shooting. I think
right, and
Knueppel projected to be a
Connaughton
better shooter, but
and
Connaughton at
Connaughton
least put the ball on the floor.
yeah, Connaughton a freak athlete, bro. Like
Hmm.
Connaughton, like he a freak athlete. Like Connaughton got 40 years vertical and everything. He's strong, bro. He a freak
Yeah,
athlete. He's shocking how good he is. Like you know what I'm saying? He can dunk and everything. Like come on now. Like and he know the game. Shoot, Colin Knueppel down there in the G League right now. If you ask me, and I wanted to be a Colin Knueppel guy. I wanted to. We drafted him. I wanted to root him on and all that stuff, but we all just saw it. Neely on that court. Neely going to be, and he's not going to the G League. Why? Conker Nipple definitely going. Pat Connaughton definitely getting minutes over this stuff. over this. We're gonna have $10 million down in the G League, bro. We're gonna have $10 million player down in the G League. Oh snap! Oh god! Oh chat, what y'all think? Go ahead, I'm listening to you, Notepad.
Why, bro?
I'm listening to you about the whole what you feel about the conk and nipple. Well, you didn't watch the game. It don't feel right if you dog. You gotta watch the game to see what we just saw out here. You see
No,
what
no.
the chat.
Listen. He could have shoot 100%, or he could have shoot 0%. My opinion ain't gonna change on him because I don't feel like summer league best for players who, like I said, I truly believe they about to have him as a catch and shoot player. They could want to put the ball in his hands in certain actions, but at the end of the day, he gonna be a catch and shoot player. So if I thinking of his game like that, I know for a fact it gonna be hard. And summer league, you kind of do want to see what he got outside of catching and shooting. So
Real
a
talk.
lot, huh?
Yeah, real talk. Real talk.
So at the end of the day, it's like what I project them to be. Just me, not saying I a scout or I ain't no pro or nothing like that, but what I project them to be, said I ain't gonna be able to see the make or break moments until he in the lineup with the other talent when it's like, oh, they run this action like perfectly and he wide open in the corner, he wide open on the top of on the wing and it's like he knocking them shit down. Like that's what I want to see, knocking the shots down. Anything else is like I ain't need to see that. Like I don't expect that shit from at least me. But summer league is a place you kind of want to throw him in there to see what else he can do. But he ain't gonna be nothing more than damn a floor spacer.
Yeah,
Like he
and
ain't even really gotta knock the shots down. Like he ain't really gotta be scoring. To me, it's just how much pull do you have when you get on the court. When you stand somewhere, how close you can bring a defender to you because they scared you gonna shoot. That's all I care about. Space the floor full of Melo to damn be able to go make moves and play 5-on-4 basketball. I mean, 4-on-3 basketball.
hey, but you know what? And I'm reading what you're saying, Thunder. I really am. I'm reading what you're saying. You making sense, and I see what your opinion is about the tier list and who's what spot in different rotations. But y'all can't tell me. Yeah, Khan is not going to the D League, right? He's not. That's a joke. He's not gonna go to the D League. But you can't tell me if there's a player that he's actually outplaying right now. Anytime you gotta inject confidence in people in the NBA, and then they can't move their feet. Man, y'all saw he got rocked the very first play of the game. Nimhard hooked him, boy. Nimhard gave him that guy doggone same. It's the Sandman. See me a dream. Nimhard got, bruh. Khan ain't got it like that, like defensively. So he gonna, and then in offensively, you gotta get a dose to boost his confidence. You gotta stand him in the corner. Like, that's not the same thing y'all giving for T-John, like, or any other rookie we had. They're just saying, oh, we gotta boost their confidence. Oh, we gotta call plays for them to boost their confidence. No, no, we trying to win here. Uh, the thing to me too was Dallas not a good team. We know that some elite team not good. They 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 big team is they varsity team is the varsity team is squatted up. We know that they championship material varsity they healthy. They some elite team not good.
It's like their
And
summer
for
team league basically find a bunch of players to put around Cooper, and now they stuck with the
real
rest of him
talk,
to the end.
that's exactly what it was, bro. And we pacify Conklin Knueppel. But you can't tell me that he don't deserve to be in the G League. Like he has to go. Like if they, I don't know, bro.
If his
Because what
shot ain't falling in preseason, and
real
then the
talk,
season start, it's like, come
yeah,
on now, like we need a little more than just you mustn't. We giving you valuable minutes. It's like at that
done.
point, it's like I still probably wouldn't send him to the G League, but I definitely will take a look. I'll definitely take a look.
Yeah,
Cause
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, if you can't shoot, it's like what you even in the NBA for at this point with her skill set.
Yeah, and then how he gonna be able to hang with the people that he practices like at practice? We're not a playoff team right now. Like we're getting there. We want to get there, but so what's gonna happen in practice? Is he gonna cook Brandon Miller at the wing? No. Is he gonna cook Pat Connaughton at the wing? No. We got 21 players on that team, and who he gonna cook? Who gonna boost his confidence up? Who gonna boost it up, y'all?
I mean, shit.
Now he
He you ain't. I, don't expect nothing from Don't expect nothing from Knueppel as far as putting the ball in his hand and go getting the bucket. That is. I won't say never, but if
Thunder.
that's what they plan is for him, yeah, this season
Yeah.
cook.
Oh, the Thunder, I did see the whole stat line. I'm sitting there looking at, I watched the game. As much as me and No Panic been going back and forth about other stuff, I was still watching, eyes on the game, bro. So I watched it. I watched him he actually did 50% from the field. We actually forced him into the game, to be honest with on scoring wise. But you're saying Khan is not a self-creator type player. Y'all want him to be Luka throwing the ball between his legs. He's turning the ball over. Like, throw the ball between his legs 15 times a game. Thunder. I agree with a lot of stuff you be saying. But, bro, nobody asked him to be a self-creator type. And then at the same time, I'm sitting there watching the game that he can't get out of crazy situations. He puts himself in situations and then he can't get himself out of it. Then he turns the ball over and stuff like that. This is not what was advertised from Duke. And then also when you watch Duke, I watched Duke a lot last year, especially when I was sports betting and everything. Bruh, it's different when he's on an all-star team. My whole thing, this is my thing about Con Connecticut, but before the whole draft started, Con needs to be on a team that's already made. He don't need to be on a Hornet.
That's a
He don't
fact.
need to be on the Nets. He don't need to be on a team that's not built yet. Con need to be on a team that's already built. OKC's perfect vision for Con. I'm not hating Thunder. Thunder. I promise you, I'm not hating on Con. I'm a Duke fan, bro. That's my second team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Alabama, my diehard team. Duke is my, like, you know what I'm saying? They that good, and I always want to see them win. Trust me, I'm not hating on Conkin. Anybody can, no panic. The
Uh,
whole night, have I been hating on Conkin? Have I been hating on?
no, I don't think you hitting. I think you being realistic.
I've been evaluating him. What he gonna do? Facial expression. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'm from Atlanta. I'm not from North Carolina. I ain't from that whole area. But guess what? One of my the Alabama's greatest quarterback, right? That greatest quarterback, meaning that even over Jalen Hurts, even over Tua, Bryce Young is the greatest quarterback to ever play for Alabama. Alabama is a team that used to, like, running back, deep offensive line, defensive line, everything else besides quarterback. Bryce Young is playing for the Carolina Panthers. He's their greatest quarterback to ever come from Alabama. We knew this at Alabama how good he was as a quarterback. His body language at the Carolina Panthers are two different things from what we saw at Alabama. I'm sitting there seeing, I said he justifiably got benched for the Carolina Panthers when they benched him last year. That wasn't on the coach. That was on him because his mindset is gone. His confidence is gone, and the big league is too big for him. But mind you, he is the greatest quarterback to ever play for Alabama. Talent wise, skill wise, all of that. Bruh, I'm calling a spade when I'm saying look at Con, and I'm like, bruh, he down that road that Bryce Young down. He down that road. Yeah, I mean, how you feel about that? Like when I just said, you been with me and you done debated the whole time. No panic. We done debated the whole time. At one time, have you heard me say anything like I was hating on Conkin?
No,
People in this whole chat just evaluating them. I want to move on. I don't even want to talk about Conkin for no one. I don't even want to talk about it. We got 21 players on the team. We 3-0 in the summer league. This is a breath of fresh air. Honestly, Leah McNeely didn't even play, and we still blew a team out. And he's really good. Damian Ball might be cut, y'all. He on a two-way contract. He actually had a good back end of his last season, but he might be cut because He didn't play well today either. He ain't been playing well the whole summer league. And then we got to get somebody else a two-way contract or something. I don't know. He might be safe because of the two-way contract, but I'm telling you like this is like, dog, we got 21 players on our team, bro. Somebody's like, oh,
SCS3 Jason. You gotta scroll up for the link, and then hopefully Flight see him and let you in.
yeah, y'all gotta yeah, bro. Like with 21 players on the team, somebody ain't gonna make the team, y'all. We're gonna have 15 regular roster players and three summer league players. I mean, three two-way players.
I mean, shit. Yeah, Knueppel, he is a 3-point threat. He do got IQ, but at the same time, it's like the Hornets at a spot. To me, the Hornets need to take talent. I don't. I think if you thinking hate us, because I think me and him agree that at number 4 you don't take a Conker nipple, unless you a team that you got a you got a goodly. That's somebody goodly. You got a good built team, and you just
Mm,
missing a shooter. Then you
yeah,
kind of like overdraft for a IQ and a 3-point player. But if you got a
yeah.
team where you don't really got shit going on, and you always at the bottom barrel, you don't get the free agents and free agency, you don't make the big trades, you swing for talent. So as if you saying hate us, oh yeah, he should have gone number 12 or he a second round pick. Ain't nobody trying to say that he trash. He just like, like he start the game off cold. If he there for threes, it's like you would want to see him hit. Criticizing him for missing a lot of shots in the first half, then and being slow footed, then hating that just what we've been seeing. Like the time of watching the entire game like him, but from what I was seeing, like okay, he done miss a jumper, he done miss a couple of jumpers, he was slow feeded, he was like all these different things been probably inside his scouting report. But a lot of fans overlook it because they see he shoot 40% from three.
I want to practice be making a lot of sense in the chat, and I want to go ahead and talk about what he just said. Did you see that? What he said? Even a team like Utah, he could have gone over there and developed with not much attention. That's 100% correct, bro. Like
Yeah,
he could have, he would went to Utah, would have fit in, and nobody would even know because nobody even knew that Flip had played that good. Nobody even knew Flip played that good last year. Boy, nobody knew Isaiah
damn sure
Collier.
didn't. I forget
They
all
talking about
about him. I be like, damn, he been hooping.
yeah,
But see,
yeah.
that's why I say a team like the Hornets is like we. I keep damn. I say we. That's crazy. But the Hornets got Lamelo, so in your mind, like I view Lamelo like okay, cool. Lamelo's gonna be a superstar in this league. He just be getting injured. So when you got that already on your roster, and then you got another high draft pick like Brandon Miller, and your mind is like, damn, like who is this person we get? You would want another talented player. Like you would want to see. It's like you want more out the draft if you're gonna have a top 4 pick.
Man, I didn't want to draft at all. I promise you, I didn't want to draft him for that pick. I wanted that to be a superstar. Because I know we need forward. I know we need somebody who's gonna get to that rim. And yeah, and even the Trey Johnson stuff, like, hey, he would have been better than this stuff. But at the same time, the Trey came out hooping for the Wizards. Trey came out hooping for the Wizards, so I can't take that away from him. Like,
Yeah, he just dropped a new link, Jason.
yeah, yeah, he waiting on. If he backstage, let him know right now. Like, I mean, you want to get on and get backstage right now? Let me know right now before you can come on in. He's not practice. Ball is not making. He's not making good decisions, bro. He's not. It's like, and he was good last year toward the end of the year, bro.
Yeah.
He,
Cause
he,
say
he,
the
he,
pressure gonna be on him to damn create some space. Cause how we been talking about earlier with the rosters, like you got him, he's a guard forward. Then you got Trey Man, you got Sexton, you got all these different guards coming behind him that and shit. What his name was
21
Josh
players
Green
on.
ain't getting paid big money, but he's still getting paid. So it's like
Yeah,
he got when he get his chances in that in the season, he can't come in there and shoot the first half and go like 1 for 6 or some shit like that. He got to knock the shots down when he get in there. That's how he stay on the floor. And then, like I said, that's his make or break moment when the season start and y'all off and running. How effective are you with spacing the floor? Are you hitting your shots when you got them? If you ain't hitting your shots, it's like, well, we draft you at 4-4. If you drafting a player that's mainly going to be a shooter, like a catch and shoot player, and you draft him that high, he better be special.
Man, you heard it through the game, man. I was actually cheering for Conor. Like when he got something good going, I was like, yeah, like good. You know what I'm saying? He did this and did that. He hasn't shot 50%. They woke up somehow, somewhere.
Yeah, like
I was
if he can come into the league and shoot 48, 50%, that's how he stay on the. That's how he earned his number 4 overall pick status. That's how he do
yeah.
it. I don't see him going out there and how per se earlier being Luka. If he go out there and try to put the ball on the floor, at that point it's like, okay, cool. We about to see that he could have been a second round pick. But if they want him to catch and shoot and he hitting that shit at a 45% above clip, come on, man, that's a number 4 pick because you ain't gonna find that off the streets. Even if he got slow foot, even if he no sharp block, even if he don't like all that shit don't matter. If you can shoot 45%, you doing your job. Even if you only shooting 45% on fucking 3 shots a game, it's like your job is to space the floor for Melo to have room and Brandon Miller to have room because he gonna want to get to the basket unless I mean I ain't gonna say unless because I mean I'm pretty sure he's trying to develop that mid range a lot better.
So yeah, like I'm looking at it now. This is not including Brandon Miller or Sion or McNeely, or Kern. Kern, they got Kern listed as small forward too. So let's look at it. Miles Bridges listed as small forward. That means we only got we got three power forwards and one and two centers. Okay, and Miles Bridges listed as small forward. All right, whatever. Right, but just listen to this. We got 6 point guards, 5 shooting guards, 6 point guards, 5 shooting guards, 5 small forwards, 3 power forwards, one of them injured, and then on 2 centers. So, and neither of the centers are ready to. Neither of the centers are somebody everybody approves of. Or, the center market ain't all that great about right now, but nobody approves of these centers right now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like Kalkman, I like Mason Plumlee, but they don't move no needles. Like honestly, Cochran actually had a good game tonight. He actually played well. He actually did a lot better than I thought he would against that 7-5 Jermaine Shot. He did, and I'm gonna rewatch the game after this go off too. Cochran put out. He actually hit a three, but
But
he hadn't
Jason,
had a.
ain't nobody saying that about him being Luca. Like we saying the same thing you saying basically. Like we agree he's brought in for shooting, creating space. We just saying if he try to put the ball on the floor, try to do this, that, and the third, is like that's when we gonna say, damn, he should have gone in the second round. But if he doing his job as far as I project him to be a shooter, and he's shooting like I know I not even exaggeration, but if he shoot 40% from the floor his rookie season, he did a job. He shoot 45%, hey, he a top 5 pick. But I mean, we understand he ain't about to be no Luca or nothing like that. Like you don't really want the ball in his hand unless it's like you trying to do something else. Like you trying to throw somebody off, he's trying to set an action for Brandon Miller to shoot instead of himself.
All right, Chad. If y'all sitting here thinking that we need to give Knueppel more time, that's cool. He did have a better second half, but from what I've seen, that he don't get out of the out of the 5 small forwards we got now, he's the worst. That's what I'm saying. Telling you. So imagine what he's gonna do when he plays against Jack Richardson and Franz Wagner and
Yeah, just
Bilal
Zach
Cruz.
LaVine by himself. Zach LaVine blow by.
I mean, just think about any of them guys. Man, ain't even got to talk about Zach Levine yet, or anybody
Yeah.
like that. I was just talking about the guys in our region, bro. But that's what he'll do. That's what I'm saying, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Just tell
Yo,
me he's
pick
better
on
than
him.
how about that? How about that? Tell me if he's better than Ace Bailey.
I ain't saying I can't say nobody. See, like I say, when I look at players and when they first get drafted, I try to look at their floor. When like I say with the Twins is like, okay, their floor can be like defenders, like they can be elite defenders. So when I look at Conker Nipple, it's like, okay, what's his floor? If he can't do what he does best, which is shooting, what can he give me at his worst? Can be a point guard because yeah, he got a high IQ, but we don't see these point guards in this league. They're blowing by him.
Boy,
He
you
too
making sense,
small to
boy.
be.
You
He's
making a
talk too
lot of
small.
sense.
Go ahead.
You making a lot. I agree with you. You making a lot of sense, dog. What you saying is facts. You making a lot of sense.
But that's how I look at it as like, shit, let me take your best quality from you and then who are you? It's like, what is your floor? Like, what is some shit that we know if we can't get what we looking for, you can at least give us this. Conker Nipper don't got that. So, but when I look at like Ace Bailey, it's like, okay, maybe he won't ever turn into this T Mac or turn into this type of player or that type of player. But shit, we can, hey, if he want to defend, he got good size to be a good defender. And like he can be justified to be on the roster making a certain amount because of his rookie contract or whatever the case may be. And I ain't saying Conker up with trash or nothing like that. Like I said, if he come in this league and he's shooting 40%, hey, you ain't gonna get me to argue with him getting drafted number 4 overall. Cause I know he doing his job. He doing what some vets in the league right now can't even do at his job. Cause they shooting 38 and 37. But please, if you telling me he putting the ball on the floor and he about to be a damn no, that shit, no, I don't see that working. And I ain't no knock to him because I know he know his game. Sometimes these players be playing with all this good talent, and you know how the
Mm-hmm.
coach got this one favorite player that do everything right, that come to practice early, that you know all them shit. I feel like that's Colin Knueppel. I
Yeah,
feel like he been the coach's
right.
favorite, and he get himself in that roster because he can shoot.
That's true. Cause like this my thing too, y'all. I understand this too with Conker Nipple. We set him out the other day acting like he was hurt. Boy, we know he wasn't hurt, bro. His feelings was hurt. He wasn't hurt Saturday. His feelings was hurt because how bad he played Friday. You know what I'm saying? We kind of sheltered him. So, bro, like, but you tell me out of the guys, the shooting guards and small forwards we got on our team right now, who you gonna cook? We still need another power forward. We still need another power forward, y'all. We still need another center. Come on now. We got 5 players in the front court right now. I mean, yeah, we got 5 players in the front court, bro. That's where the easy scoring come from. Like, come on now.
Jason, that's kind of exactly why he's saying is like if you look at their raw talent for who they is, T. John would be a bet. If you take what makes T. John good outside of his size, because you can't change how he like his body size or whatever. If you saying he's a good rebounder, if you take his rebounding talent away and then you look at everything else that he could give you, what he could do, yeah, you would get better value where you draft T. John at than where you draft Con at because Con talent is shooting, but if you take shooting away, he can't. He's not physically imposing to nobody. He ain't stopping nobody. He ain't rebounding over people. He can, like I said, he got high IQ, but IQ don't mean nothing if they can just stand back or let him bring the ball down court or let him be out there by himself. He can't shoot. He can't make a play if he can't have a threat. You ain't got a threat to do nothing. You can't. You ain't got a threat to blow by nobody. You ain't got the threat for the mid range. You ain't got no other threat other than that three, but you ain't going down. It's like that's
Let
how
me
that
ask
should be. Like that's how they
you,
evaluate players.
you right, bro. And let me ask you something everybody in the chat, because we ain't gonna just like do that whole T John and if T John is worth it. Like honestly, like don't throw T John in this. We
You
good
know,
with T John right now.
yep,
You feel me?
absolutely. Yeah, listen, man, this was a hell of a game tonight. Shout out to Stacy. Salute to No Panic. Listen, what a great game from Con Knueppel. This was his best performance, in my humble opinion. I was very impressed with this guy. TJ and Salon. Let me tell you something. I'm about ready to make a public apology. You know, I was almost headed down to Charlotte. I was just saying the other day that I'm about to head down to the Spectrum Center and put out an APB, but it looked like I'm gonna have to hold that thought, and I'm so happy that I have to hold that thought because I think the Hornets is about to do something. KJ Simpson, oh my goodness, this dude, man. I mean, the Hornets they have exciting, young, intriguing pieces. I mean, I watched the game. I was unable to politic with you guys. I want to thank Stacy. I want to thank No Panic. Um, but this was what a game for Charlotte. You know, they should really be happy. Knueppel, he just got to stay aggressive. I think that's the formula. He can't be out here acting like he just nobody. He's just going coasting. I noticed once he started pressing the issue, you know, he became a factor out there. You know, so he can play. He's a rookie, so you give this guy some time. Like I was trying to tell people, you see, this was his best game. Let's see if he can put together another game like this. The Hornets should be competing, you know, for a title. The way they move in a title in terms of the summer league. Let me rephrase that. These guys very well could win the summer league championship, and that's what it looks like. McNeely was out. Pardon me, he was out tonight. Shout out to McNeely too. I mean, you heard this guy barking, you know, from the bench. You know, he was still talking. He was vocal as hell, and he was in old school Charlotte gear. So I mean, this guy McNeely is turning into a favorite in Charlotte already. He ain't even stepped on the floor at the Spectrum Center yet. He's already a fan favorite. So the Hornets, they're clearly going to do something this year. I mean, the week in the Eastern Conference, everybody sees it. I really think this is the year. It's the right time for Charlotte. So y'all just be patient, y'all. Charlotte, man, they up. So much as Khan literally had a double-double. He sure did. He just got to stay aggressive. That's the winning formula for Knueppel. Shout out to all y'all in the building tonight. Listen, we're going to pull back up tomorrow. Make sure y'all pull up, all right? It's Flight Sports. Salute to all y'all in the building. You already know what it is. Peace and love.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.